Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday. Sorry, just turning the music down a little bit. How are we doing? Where is this week gone, by the way? I don't know where the week has gone. We're at Thursday already. We're nearly at the weekend. We're basically there. Open up the question nice and early, as it is Friday Eve. What's everyone having for dinner this evening? We'll get into the important stuff quickly. How are we all doing? Happy Thursday. It's a pleasure to have you all in. I've been excited for this. I really have. We've already got Saxon Stewards. We've got some streakers on the pitch. G&G with a 40 stream streak. And Slowy has just been made look a little bit smaller. No, 3 stream streak for Slowy as well. Thank you both very much for the company. I appreciate it. I can see that the fantasy link is down there. And I can see that Mr. Scotsman already has picked his team and got himself in the fantasy league. If we could have that pinned, please, that would be brilliant. Thank you very much. Everyone get your teams in, ready for the stream. It was Urban Mammoth that won the first ever fantasy we had in the last stream. And it's going to be here for the foreseeable, ladies and gentlemen. But happy Thursday, happy Thursday. How are we all doing? I hope everyone's had a fantastic week so far. What are we getting up to at the weekend? Who is your team playing? I want to hear all of it. To be no more. Right, let's see who's in. Who have we got? There's plenty of you wonderful people here already. First of all, can I say one thing? As I was preparing the stream, I was just doing the final few bits, getting the fantasy team uploaded, getting Spotify open. Bongo has scared the life out of me with a channel point redemption before we even hit go live. Outrageous. How are we doing? So I don't know if we class Bongo as first through the door, but he did scare me before the stream even went live. Mr. Scotsman is the first in the chat. How are we, sir? And not just a first. I hope you're doing well. Mr. Scotsman, fantasy team locked in. Let's go. There we go. What I have done, ladies and gentlemen, with the fantasy, I have changed the wingers to be attackers this time rather than midfielders so that you don't all have to pick a useless striker. You can captain Alfie Babbage if you want to. That is going to be my tip. We do have the tones of a Slowy channel point redemption playing at the moment. But so Alfie Babbage can be your captain now without having to pick a useless attacking option. But, hey, I'm going to give you my insider information. I've captained Babbage, that's all I'll say. How are we doing, though? How are we? Matt's here. How are we, Matt? Who is it for Birmingham? I do know this. Hullaway, isn't it? Hullaway. Jack, how are we? Jack catching up with Bedders there, it looks like. That's just nasty, that. I don't know why I've given Bedders a stray there. Jack, how are we? Happy Thursday. Palace is in, and he's not first, but he's going to claim to be. How are we, Palace? Got the bird quiz as well. Once we change over the screen, we'll get that going. And speak of the devil, here he is. Bedders, how are we? Apologies that I couldn't be in the stream much. I enjoyed what I saw. How did the start of Walking Dead go? I'm assuming the decisions were somewhat clouded by potentially still quite tired man. Quiet, crank it up. I just seen that on the screen. We'll pop it up a little bit, not by much. Bird quiz won't be for another 30-40 minutes. That's generous, yeah, that is. I haven't even got a watch on, so look at that. It's prop-based comedy. Or lack of prop, anyway. Luke, how are we? Welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. How are you doing, sir? Happy Thursday to you. Have we played any more Football Manager? How are the Wolves looking now? How's it going? Have they got over the slump of a rather disappointing defeat on opening day? How are we doing? Better says, good evening. How are you, sir? I hope you're doing very, very well. Kai's in. How are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope you've had a good week. Enjoyed your relaxing weekend. Just the two of you, and now it's back to normality, I assume. But I hope you've had a fantastic week. We had some shout-outs as well. If you're not already following Bedders, make sure to do so. The man streams every Wednesday. He has just started The Walking Dead. He also has now added a Sunday. I know, a Sunday into his schedule, and it's going to be more community-based. I believe it's pro clubs to kick things off, but it's going to be a game to get people involved. Social Sunday, I think the cool kids are calling it, and we love alliteration around there. So give the man a follow. We also have a shout-out going for Real Life Luke FM, and if you don't know by now, the man is a real-life coach. So get over there and give the man a follow. If you can put up with watching me try and meander my way through Football Manager, you actually learn a thing or two over there. Give the man a follow. They're both not bad on the eye either. I'm doing very well, Bedders. How are you doing? More importantly, how are you doing? I know we were talking about Burger King earlier. Was that dinner talk, or was that just a peruse of Just Eat? Did you order a Burger King earlier? Stop flirting. How are we, Palace News? Good evening. Matt says, still in a bit of pain, Bedders, but we move. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Matt. I hope you do feel better soon. Absolutely nothing, I see. Cajun chicken pasta for tonight. That's a good Thursday night, that. That is a good Thursday night, that one. Jack's doing the dirty work. He's got the fantasy link in the chat. Can we have that pinned? I don't know if that's pinned. Can we pin that to the top of the chat? To be no more. Can we have that on the top, please? Matt says, Hullaway, 2-1 Birmingham. Let's have it. There you go, Matt. I like the positivity. That glass is half full. I can see it from here. Dave, how are we? El Wardenhausie. Is that Elianusi we've gone for? Or El Kazri? I don't know. Who are we going for there, Dave? How are we now? I enjoyed the stream earlier. There we go. Jack's found his command there. Everything that has been requested from people, emotes and commands, are all up to date. So I do still have a list of people that are still owed things. So when you know what you want, get it over here. How are we, Dave? I hope you're doing fantastically well. I very much enjoyed the stream earlier. But we got a shout out for Bongo. Make sure to get over there and give the main man a follow. First of all, I mean, we'd be very much just streaming with a camera and no gameplay in the background if we didn't have the wisdom of Bongo and Bedders. To be fair, the pair of them kind of run the show here. I'm just the face. But he streams every Monday and it is a thoroughly entertaining time over there. So get over there and give the man a follow. Matt's got feathers waving as well. Brivet's knackered. Okay. I am as well, to be honest. Do you know what? I thought I was fully recovered from the subathon yesterday, and then I stayed up till just an ungodly hour at my age. 11 p.m. I know. Madman. And then I've been absolutely battered today, so clearly I'm not over it, because 11 p.m. should not knock me for 6, but it did. Bongo, that was one for you there. Little reference, cricket-based, if anyone wasn't aware. Scubs is in. He's second through the door. How are we, Scubs? Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing very, very well. Hope you've had a good week. How are we, Scubs? Who have the Airdrie got this weekend? Griffith says, I booked the coach. I sent in the Discord, but going to try and get on the club coach if I can. What, so can you cancel your ticket and stuff, can you? Will that take you straight to the Wembley, the club coach, I assume? That would be easier, but I know you were trying to work out how to get across London. It's really, really easy, man. And to be fair, most people in the tube stations that work there will point you in the right direction. Plus, you're just going to follow the football fans anyway. It's very, very busy, is London tube stations, but it's really convenient and it's all easy to get places. Slowy, how are we? Happy Thursday. Quiet, crank it up. How are we doing?
No more.
No, you be quiet. Right, okay, I'm with you. It wasn't the music that was quiet, it was me needing to be. How are we, Slowy? Hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Thursday. There are rumours. There's rumours. I don't know if it's just a remnant of previous stream schedule, but Twitch is telling us of a Slowy stream tonight. Was this false rumours? Don't get me all excited. Don't. I'm doing fantastic, Jack, mate. If that was to me, I assume so. You're not atting anyone, so I'm going to take it. I'm doing very well. I am glad you are too. Bedders, he's going for a sexy Sunday, is he? What, is he wearing leopard print? Or what are we going with? I thought it was social. Jack, okay, that's a different sort of page, I think. I think that's a different one. Bedders says, Burger King was my lunch. Oh, that's just filth, that. And I'm jealous. Beyond belief. What did you go for in the end? I know we were talking about the new menu. What did we go for? Couldn't be bothered to go out and grab my lunch? That's fair enough. That is fair enough. We do have cooldowns on the Drinnen and the Lazy Ben now. We've got cooldowns because wanting this man to be no more was getting a bit much. So we've got every 60 seconds it can be used. Desperate Housewives with the dinner later as well. Mr. Scotsman, I told you, one and you're done.
I want this
Desperate
man
Housewives, phenomenal
to be
TV
no
show.
more.
Phenomenal television. And I'm glad. Welcome to your new addiction, sir. Dave says, all is well. Still trying to catch Ajax. That sounds like you're managing in that country. That's very much the way that Job Centre the Glory is going at the moment. Glad you enjoyed yourself. Always in a Dave Hull stream. What can I say? You hear the tones of Sean Bean. I always mix up him, Penn and Bean. Sean Bean, and then you get to see Dave dominating Football Manager as well. Plus also the odd bit of chaos from Football Manager, because Dave has a different version of the game to all of us, and the VAR and officials do not like him. Bongo's got Ken, or is that you? I'm not sure. Someone's dancing. The best command Josh made. There you go. And it wasn't even mine. Marathon day as well, so it's going to be chaos. It will be, but I mean, at least most of them won't be on the tube. They'll be running. Busy and full. Yeah, I mean that sounds like London, Scubs. Sounds like London. Walks in, nods at barman. Well, as long as it's not a Grandpa Simpson situation, G&G over on YouTube. And picking that hat straight back up and walking out. How are we, G&G? We've been treated to you over on YouTube today. How are we? We had a stream streak on Twitch, and then he's a multi-platform man, is G&G. How are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. We've got Slowy. I think you're teasing. I don't know if this is a wind-up. We'll have a look towards the end of the stream, because I think we know where we'd end up if there was a Slowy stream. I think we know where we'd be going. Didn't work that? What was that, Jack? What didn't work? Luke says, not played any FM over the past few days. Back on stream this weekend. Come on, happy days. I'll try and box off some early season games and finalise some transfers. I need to send you a command, sir. Thank you for the shout out and hope you're keeping well. I'm always keeping well. I am indeed. Plus, I've been back on the health kick. I'm eating well. I'm exercising again. I went for my first run in what was probably, I want to say, a year and a half today. It did not go well. I'm still out of breath. Horrible sight if you'd have seen that plodding down the street. Went for a bacon double cheeseburger with truffle fries. And that's what I really wanted this lunchtime, not a run. Isn't let me pin the message. Could someone pin the fantasy message if they can? Bongo or Bedders, whoever's on a PC, really. I think you need to be on a PC. Bedders, how do you pin it? Because I know you use the same chat as me, but it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me pin it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Dub Scubs, there you go. Dave says, more chance of urinating on the moon than VAR on my side. There you are, Dave. There you are. I told you, you got a different version of the game. Lazy Ben's in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing fantastically well. Is it a win for United this weekend? What do we think? How are we, Ben? Hope you've had a great week. Get back to Twitch, G&G. Don't betray us. G&G's a Twitch man. He is. He's showing support everywhere. See, I respect it. I respect it. He's getting over there. He'll support us wherever it is. Yeah, it's fake news. Right, okay. Oh, okay. I mean, you had us all. Hope I'll be on the golf course. The camera could join you. We were all very, very excited for a Slowy stream. Followed just in case. Unfollowed. There you go. Just dropping a like. See, G&G, look at this. The man, he knows how to sport wherever we are. What a man. Incredibly appreciated. How are we, G&G? Has there been any more Football Manager played? I wasn't able to be in a stream if there was a stream. I was very, very busy during the period that you are live today. I'm not sure if there was, but apologies if I missed it. G&G, listen to Lord Shagger Scubs and get back to Twitch. There you go, Palace News. It looks like Scubs, you've got a disciple here. Shall I get a tripod stream? The golf? Sorry, another tripod. I feel like there's a. I don't know where we're going with that. I think I know exactly where we're going with that. We're going to gloss over it like it wasn't a bit of the blue. Scub says, yeah, pin so I can try join. Thank you very much. I have Twitch chat and OBS still and pin it there. That's a good idea. I might just have it open on the other side then. Oh, we've got the velvety tones of D-Boy. It sounds like a Thursday evening to me. Yeah, I try and pin it through mod view, but doesn't let me. So I'm assuming it's going to be because you're on phone, Jack. I think it's just PC, but I will have the Twitch chat open going forward and I'll just do it myself. If you can't get it done, do it yourself. I'm only kidding. Lads, guess what's next? What is next, Palace? This Scottish Prem stuff is depressing. Lazy Ben, you're telling me it's been 3 seasons, we've not won anything. Viva, how are we? Happy Thursday. Welcome in. I hope you've had a fantastic week. It's a pleasure to hear from you. How are you doing? Slowy says, if everyone promises to watch me instead of A1 Ward, I'll stream. It's just nasty, that. And if anything, I probably shouldn't have read it out. But the worst bit is, I'd end and watch it myself. Scub's Disciple. I've been called worse. There you go. G&G says, no stream today, doing pre-season ahead of kickoff tomorrow. There we go. I was going to say, I thought I didn't have anything pop up, but I was very busy through the periods that you usually stream. So I thought I might have missed it. Dunfermline, there he is. Scub's less team. There we go. So everyone, get your fantasy team picked. We are going to be getting through some games today. I know I don't usually click continue. All right, steady on. But I am going to be getting through some games today. I want to play some games. And we'll try and get over the heartbreak that we had last stream. One final thing before we do get... Look, I'm going to play some games. I'm going to carry on waffling. Anyway, less Football Manager. Back to me. So, we've been very, very part-time recently. Now, if you think we've been part-time, next week is going to be something else. I do apologise. I've had a look at my schedule for next week. So next weekend, I am on a stag do for the weekend. And we're only going to manage 2 streams next week. I know. It's ruined all your weeks. I'm sorry. We're only going to be able to do 2 streams next week, unfortunately. So it's going to be a Tuesday stream as normal. And then Thursday, we're only going to be able to manage to do 2 hours as well. So, because I am having to drive down to someone who's going to the stag to stay over because we've got to be at Gatwick for about 6 a.m. So I didn't want to drive down in the morning. So I do apologise. It's going to be a very, very part-time week next week. But after that, that's my last trip for a while. It's my last trip for a while. Get my fantasy team in. No, fair enough, Palace News. You don't have to. Palace, stop. Right, okay. Desmano says, any job offers? Maybe time to drop these Eddie City. Whoa, Desmano. I'm a one-team man. I'm a one-team man. I'm staying here. Jack seems to be upset by the news. Did you not hear me in the subathon? What was that, Palace? I didn't hear it. Britt said, that's it. Yeah, I know. Better's better get the streams going. There you go. If he can fill the gap, I'm sure he'll fit like a glove. If anything,
that's why
it won't be too hard to fit in these shoes. On Among Us, I don't know what you're on about, Palace News. No, where are you from? Oh, you're not talking to me, right? Okay, that's why. You're having a conversation. Not an Aberdeen fan, Part Dons, Drennan, there we go. Mad At is first through the door. How are we, sir? I hope you're doing splendidly well. I hope you've had a fantastic week. I do appreciate the pictures every day, Mad At. I really do. I look forward to them. Good afternoon, everyone, except for Palace. Fair enough, personal. Shagger, fair enough. Drinaldo, there you go. Right, okay, let's get over to the other screen and let's get some fantasy teams picked, ladies and gentlemen. But let's get in some Football Manager, more importantly. Still me, ladies and gentlemen, still me, unfortunately for some. Right, I want to see who's in on the fantasy. Let's see who we've got. Who have we got? We've only got 4 of you in so far. It's me, Desmano, Mr. Scotsman, and Jack. Let's get some teams in there. John, how are we? Welcome in. I think it was Norfolk, mate. Scubs ain't Scottish. Knew it. There you go. Right, let's get some fantasy teams in there before we get going. And we'll have a quick look at how things are. How are we, John? I hope you're doing very, very well. I enjoyed the stream earlier. Did you move team in the end? I know there was looks of moving elsewhere. Did you end up moving? Fair enough, Jack. Fair enough. Any particular reason? I know what reason. Shawnee, how are we? Football, not a fan. What's put you off football, Shawnee? Happy Thursday, though. Welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. So, if we have a quick catch-up with how it went last stream, not well is putting it bluntly. Motherwell, she's not bad, thanks. We drew 0-0. We then got battered by Hibs. 4-1 in the league. They gave us, an absolute C2. We then did win in Europe, because that's what we do now. We beat European teams. It was a very dominant display, but it was 2-1, and then it was more cup heartbreak. We lost 3-2 in a cup final. Still no silverware. We even were treated to the cruelness that Football Manager can offer in an 89th or whatever it was, 90th minute disallowed goal. So, we're still trophyless. I need some advice. What's the advice, John? Come on. Drinaldo. That's why I know. 6:30 start tomorrow? What's that? Work is that, Brivet? That's why Drinaldo, what a player. Any bird quiz shouldn't be on FM this early. We do have a bird quiz already redeemed, so I'm going to pop that on the screen in just a second. There are 10 cows in a field. Which one is on holiday? There are 10 cows in a field. Which one is on holiday? Ooh. The one with the weak calf. Do you know what? I like it. I like it. Work, yeah, that's a horrible start. Is it an early finish at least, Privet? Shawnee says, don't look at the League One table, especially the team who are in 24th. There you go. I don't get it. Week off. Weak calf. Weak calf. It's not as good when you have to explain it, is it? Not as good. Right, let's get this bird quiz on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is on the screen in 3, 2, 1. It was tough. It was tough one, that Mad At, but I got it. There you go. There's your bird. What we got? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow I'm going back to where I used to live, and I'll get to see the Highland cows again. We do. I like a Highland cow. I do indeed. It's not a Jorgen Strand Larsen. It's not a Robin. It's not a Robin. It's not a Penguin. It's not a Cardinal. It's not a Justin Devaney. No. It's not Sydney Sweeney. No. I mean, I know we were thinking Robin because of the colour of the breast, and then I think breast was a reason why Bedders went with his guess as well. But Mr. Scotsman says, what's the difference between Bing Crosby and Walt Disney? I don't know, Mr. Scotsman. What is it? Love a Highland cow. There's like a place close-ish to us where you go and feed them and stuff. And Mrs. A1 got it as a leave-in present for her previous job, and we went there and had a good time. Dean Henson, it is the Chaffinch. Mad Arrow has got it correct. It is a Chaffinch. It is indeed. John says, I've had a job offer, lower budget and a lower manager wage. Where is it? Where is it? Is it a tip? No, we're doing the bird, not the bloke in the camera. No, it's a Chaffinch, everyone. Is it Robin Van Persie? He did fly in that World Cup. Bing Sings and Walt Disney. Oh, see, it's a stretch. I'm going to give you it, but that's one for our Scottish contingent. Doesn't work with my accent. Remember from the pub quiz, lads. There you go. See, Mad At pays attention. And that's why he won a region-locked gift card. Anyway, it is the Chaffinch. It is indeed. You are correct. You are correct. Now some bloke. There you go. Ara right bird nerd. He's learning. He's learning. See, he listens. Bournemouth. No, you can't go from PSG to Bournemouth, John. Wait for a bigger job. Scrub says, if you're ever in Glasgow, let me know. I'll give you a place to go and see them up close. 15-minute drive from Glasgow. I don't know. Glasgow. Is that Glasgow? Glasgow. See, if that's Glasgow, why have you typed it? What's Glasgow? No, Glasgow. Glasgow. Right, okay, I was going to say, because you can't type Glasgow and then throw in a new one at the end. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. 80 mil transfer, 115k wage. I think PSG, though. And that is why I both am and I'm not £35 richer. There you go. We need to sack the stewards. We've got a streak on the pitch. A 3-stream streak from Shawnee. Thank you very much for the company. Region lock, nice one, Josh. Yeah, I know. We do need to work something out. Either you're going to order something to my location. I'll bring it to the meetup, or if not, if we can work a way of returning it, then, you know what I mean, I can just send you money. Who's bigger than PSG? Not Bournemouth. Glasgow, no. Guess what? So is that close to it, is it? Is that close? But me and Mrs. A1 do want to go to Glasgow. We've been to Edinburgh a lot of times now, and now we want to see a bit more of Scotland. So we landed in Inverness, but we didn't see any of it. We drove straight over to the Isle of Skye, spent time there, and then we've only been to Edinburgh apart from that. Guess what? What am I guessing? Can we see your roster before, real quick? Of course you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. Oh, see, I've probably stitched a few people up. Have I stitched some people up? No one's gone for him yet. Has anyone gone for him? No one's gone for him. So, no one goes Ebony Lawson in your team. He's injured. He's injured. I was going to say, I forgot to say that. And I thought people would have picked him, but everyone's gone the same way I have. Where's Little Jack? When's Little Jack back? Oh, he'll be back this stream. 5 to 10 days. He'll be back this stream. I've picked him. So to give a bit of insight, my team is, I've gone Little Jack, Feathers McGraw, Sideline Steve, and I've Captain Babbage. That's the manager's pick. How's my team? Let me see. I haven't seen it yet. You weren't there when here we go. We got Brivet in now. Victory, Feathers McGraw, Sideline Steve, Alfie Babbage. Like it. It's pretty much very similar to mine. It's just gambling on the defender, isn't it? Gambling on the defender. Victory loves a goal from a corner though, so I like that. That's a good team. Better be back next game. I hope so. Right. We need to. So you are going to be able to join throughout, ladies and gentlemen. But if you do miss the entry, if we play, I'm going to be locking entrance throughout games, but you can join in between. You hungry yet after having your dinner for lunch, basically? 4 o'clock dinner's not that early. 4 o'clock wasn't that early. I just didn't have breakfast, so I had an early lunch, and then I had a very early dinner. Okay, submitted, Mad Hat is in. I'm not a PC and don't know my password for this. Do you need a password, do you? Do you need a password? That was a poor dinner last night. Well, the salmon, it was rather depressed, wasn't it? You should see today's then. I finally showed a picture of the famous stew, and it looks like dog food. Did you have more peas? You absolute pea weapon. I did not. There were no peas. It was onion was the accompanying today. What did you have for dinner? It was the famous... Oh, no, it was the plums last night, wasn't it? It was the chicken and plums. Yeah, for my Twitch login. Right, I'm with you. I see. Here we go. Feathers McGraw has got himself his new contract worth £6 million over 4 years, but we got rid of that release clause. Benny, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a fantastic week. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Was very beige, that fish. It was indeed. It looks like sick. Brilliant. It's a good tasting one. It's not very nice on the eye. 30. I don't know if you are. I've seen you in a scrap before. How are we, Fetty? Welcome in. Some people will be happy to see the... Do you know what? When we're graced with a Fetty appearance, what a time to be alive. How are we, Fetty? I hope you're doing very, very well. I didn't actually tell you at all. I booked in next week for a trim, by the way. I hope that's okay. How are we, Fetty? Welcome in. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Season ticket holders, get those specs on. I can't see a thing. I was just thinking, I'm about to do this press conference. Why can't I read? It's because I can't see. I'm glad you're doing well, Benny. I'm glad you're doing well. Right, you lot, that's me out. Don't think I'll get back due to cricket training, but have a good stream. Bongo, it's been a pleasure having you in. I hope cricket training goes well. Get yourself ready for that 50. And have a fantastic evening, sir. We'll catch up soon. Means gifted Jack. Don't look. Jack's already bullying Fetty. It's nice when we have a Fetty turn up, and Jack's already getting him to leave. Fetty, it's a pleasure to have you. How are we doing? Someone needs to say it. Bongo never here anymore. Whoa. I didn't need to say it, but I just read it. Bongo does more than you can imagine. This stream would not work. Oh, look at Fetty. He waits until Bongo's out the chat to have a pop. Just nasty, that Fetty. At least say it to his face. Desmano's got the badge in there. Cricket training, is that a thing? Not even take... Well, yeah, I mean, you got to practice. Safety. Look at that. Busy man. Well, no, it's coming to cricket season, isn't it, for Bongo? So he's going to be a busy man throughout the summer. He's going to be a busy man. Plus, I can't say anything at all because I'm always busy. I always tend to be busy on a Monday and I barely get to Bongo stream. So what can we... Why are we having a pop here? I feel like I'm sweating trying to defend him. Does he still ref? Ref, he'll be so angry at hearing that. I don't know. Mr. Scotsman says, all you do is stand about, try not to get grass on your white cardigan before heading in. This is just nasty. Bongo's not here to defend himself, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do it for him. Do you know in Scotland, cricket was the #1 sport till football took off? Really, was it? Okay. Do you mean umpire? He does, yeah. Well, that's what it is. Nice high elbow on that defensive drive. Does Mano? I know what I'm doing. There you go. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. We'll have no Bongo Slando in here. Who wants the sword? Exactly that, Bedders. You spin that thing like it's going out of fashion. Cricket. I mean, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan personally, but worst sport in the world is outrageous. There are things like dressage around. Baseball does not clear. No. Right, with a packed schedule, are you likely to rest players such as Feathers McGraw? Absolutely not. No. Feathers McGraw plays every minute, even if he has one knee. Little Jack will be back soon, that's for sure. Feathers McGraw new contract reportedly contains a release. Does it? It does. Oh no. Oh yeah, he wouldn't let us not, would he? And look, his value's gone up as well. People might pay that. Oh no. New reportedly contains a release clause of 7.75, a figure higher than the previously estimated 2.7. Are you pleased at presumably strengthening the clubs? I'm very pleased because he's not going anywhere. He's a key player and I don't want him to go. Sideline Steve's good at football. Kenta's good at football. Get me out of here. Yeah, baseball's terrible. I won't hear that. The only time I ever watch baseball is on Ticker's stream in the morning. Cricko, defo bottom tier sport. Baseball does so clear. Pansy, fair enough. I play professional cricket. Anyone wants a pop? Kiss A1's peas. Fair enough. And we do have them quite regularly. Skill issue. Baseball and cricket, not a fan, man. I don't know. Cricket is top tier. Anyone who says otherwise doesn't like sitting in the sun drinking lager. There you go. Look, now we're calling out the men from the boys here. Scotsman says, I can drink lager in the sun without watching this. Right, fair enough. I'm doing very well, Benny. I'm doing fantastically well. I'm glad to be on stream. Like I said, I just don't know where this week's gone. Somehow we're Thursday. But it feels bizarre having a full week of streams today. I was thinking earlier, I don't remember the last time I was live on a Saturday. I mean, we did the 7th and we were live for pretty much the whole of the Saturday. But I mean a scheduled stream on a Saturday. It feels like ages. I say that. I'm returning to 2 streams next week. What am I like? But I am getting ahead on the videos, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of, if you're not already, I'd very much appreciate you jumping over to my YouTube channel and subscribing if you're not already. It would be greatly appreciated. I am hoping to push towards 500 subscribers soon. We have just cleared 400, so get over there and subscribe. If you play cricket, Fetty, I like it. He's a man of few words, but he really says it when he means it. Peas are not. Peas are good. Peas are top notch. I like peas. Scrub says, I drink voddy in the sun without dressing like a diddy and playing a pansy game. Fair enough. Benny says, don't understand why there's negativity on other sports. Like, didn't think there was that vibe we were going for. Not at all. Not at all. It's all got a bit heated. It's all got a bit heated. No, the only one for me, I mean, I said the only one that's been mentioned, I've only watched baseball once live, and I think it was more of is it college level? I don't know. I didn't personally enjoy it. I've never actually watched a full game, so I will reserve judgment. Full judgment, anyway. Big game in League 2 tonight it is, Jack. It's very make or break for our possibility of automatic, isn't it? There he is, our Ward and Saviour. Do you know what? It doesn't get drums. It gets pure applause. Chase and Lamely, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. And a fantastic welcoming message. How are we? I hope you've had a fantastic week. How are we doing? Lads, let's scrap it out. Yeah, well, I back the people who are bringing a cricket bat with them. Baseball is a slog, but can be a fun slog. Well, I've seen it on Benny's stream, and I've seen it on Tickers, but I've never actually watched a full game live. So really, my judgment's null and false, because you can't really judge if you haven't seen it, can you? I'd rather eat peas for the rest of my life than play cricket or baseball. Right, fair enough. Really drilling this one home. Cricket is a professional knitting for entertainment. Right, Mr. Scotsman, you're on a wind-up here now. Right, what we got? I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm doing fantastic, Lanely. I am indeed. I am doing fantastic, and I'm glad you're doing well. What do you think for Swindon's prospects of promotion? I think we're resigned to playoffs at best, and we all know what that means. That means more heartbreak. Front left or back left? Don't know what that means. Baseball is basically cricket with better food. Fair enough. That's one of the better descriptions I've ever seen. Can that be my command? I didn't see what it was. Jack Midget. Is that what you want? Is it? Baseball's a fun sport. We had 2 cracking games the last week. 6-5 was the first game with 3 lead changes and twice levelled. 7-4 last night with 3 lead changes and once tied as well. I'll have to give it a go, Benny. I've only seen it in game form. Like I say, when I was quite young, the virtual game form, I know sports are a game, but when I was young, when I went to Florida, I was probably like year 6 at school. I don't know how old that is. Is that 11 or 12, something like that? I went there and I think we watched some sort of college game. We didn't stay for the whole thing. Jack, then, that he's a very small man. Perfect. We'll discuss. We'll get the word in right. Audio. What's wrong with audio? What was wrong with audio then? Oh, you want an audio command, right? I see. Nearly same age as you, right? Okay. Everyone's a bit heated tonight, aren't they? What's up with everyone today? We're nearly at the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be happy. Think it's Ant or Deck that says it. If you could just pop me a message or pop it in the Discord and say at me in the Discord, I will. I'll have a look into it, sir. Right, let's pick our team. Anyone that isn't already, I believe, is it pinned at the top of the chat? I hope it's pinned at the top of the chat. If it's not already, it's Deck when talking about Dennis Wise. Okay, I'll slide into your DMs. You're more than welcome anytime, Rivet. You're more than welcome. Fair enough, bed as well. The game's gone. Is it? I think it's pinned at the top. If it's not, exclamation mark fantasy, get your team picked. We are about to go into our first game. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I wish I hadn't finished on that. We have 7 of you in there at the moment, so get your teams in. We are about to go in for the points. Cheers, better spirit. Right, okay. The Dennis Wise patter was quite good from them. Chasen says, I'm saying playoffs is a minimum, but we're gonna have to get our act together against Grimsby and Chesterfield. Accrington should be 3 points to confirm playoffs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I think we're resigned to playoffs. I don't think we're getting automatic. And from there, I think we know how that usually goes. Talking about a small man, Josh is very small. This is outrageous. Slanderous almost. You cricket lot of sensitive. I tell you what, if you can take a cricket ball to the nether region like I did in school, you're a hardened man. Deck, whenever talking about Dennis Wise, says he's a very small man. Not as small as you, right? Okay. If we win playoffs, I'll drop 50 in here. Wow, okay. Someone screenshot it. No, let's not. We'll be happy enough. We don't need financial ruin. Right, what are we going to go with? We are going to go with Lawson's out. I think that's probably our team, isn't it? Although they did just lose a cup final. Do we want to go with this? Everyone's heads are down. I think that's our best team, to be honest. I'd like Little Jack to be in the team, but I don't think we can, really. Extend the stream is tomorrow, right, Brivet? You need to relax. Chaser says, I will say, despite his failings, if anyone can get us fired up to actually get through the playoffs, it's Ollie, but the team's head have dropped. Yeah, very much so. It's not even like a situation he's lost the dressing room or anything like that. It's just, it just doesn't, it seems like, not even motivation, but like, I think belief that we can go up automatic has gone. So, but I do agree, actually, to be fair. I think Holloway would have the I can't think of the word, but like the experience really to drive a team through the playoffs. The sooner Palmer is gone, I'll be confident. I've seen a lot of people frustrated with Palmer online that he keeps doing Media for Wrexham. I keep seeing that. Bloke spends more time at Wrexham than at Swindon. Apparently Jack's one of them. And he's on 4.8k a week, apparently. Fair play to him. Right, we've got a career path quiz for Brivet. It is going to be on your screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So it's Manchester United, Newcastle, Birmingham on loan, and then I want to say it's South China. It's a Hong Kong-based side. I want to say South China, that is. Come on. He's going to send Clem bankrupt, and it's not even worth it. Scott says, yeah. Brivet says, go on, Matt. Tracy says, I think it's one of those situations like any job. We had that bout of incompetence in leadership over the winter, and the lads have started to question if anyone knows what they're doing. It's fair enough. It's fair. I feel like we've changed the way we've played since Monroe's gone as well. I feel like that had a bit of a impact on us. Not that I don't think Jake Batty isn't capable of doing it, but I feel like we've changed the way we've played ever since. It's not target, Scubs. Chasing is the first with the correct answer. It is Nicky Butt. It is indeed. Chasing Laney, Mr. Scotsman, and Matt all with correct answers, so we're going to steal those points from Brivet, please. Does Mono, that's a completely different guy. Plus, I saw something that Bowden is on 3.1k a week. Really? Wow. I'm going to give Briv a chance. It is Nicky Butt. Ollie Palmer. Fair enough, Fetty. Man, a few words, but gets it done. Gets it done indeed. That was Nicky Butt, ladies and gentlemen. Nicky Butt Dosser, he says, I will actually cry when we sell Drennan. And I think we will in the summer. We could have been here all day. I wouldn't have got that. Fair enough. I've never been this connected to a player ever. That's it. Now you've met him. Ripley's in. How are we? Happy Thursday. Lurking mostly due to a bad headache. I hope you feel better soon. I know you've been struggling with that. Baseball is great. It isn't particularly fun on TV. In person, it's a perfect way to just hang out with friends and have something going on in the background. It's also 100 times better after they introduced the pitch clock to cut down on game time by nearly half. Also, go look up the Koshien, Japanese high school baseball tournament with like 50 teams where they sell out professional major league stadiums for high school sports. It's fascinating stuff. Ripley, that was a very informative message, and I like it. I hope you feel better. I hope the headache improves. But yeah, I feel like baseball and cricket very similar in the sense of it's really just an excuse to drink and eat food, isn't it? Ben says, confirm staying up on the footy manager. Lovely stuff. Build the man a statue. Build him a statue. Chaser says, that means we paid Billy Bowden 50 grand for every shot he's got on target this year in about 150 per goal. His Irish accent. Irish accent. We nearly went, who is Iris? Is that Goo Goo Dolls? Is that Goo Goo Dolls? Is Iris? I know the song. I can't think who it was. Scub says, Fetty don't say much, but when he does, it's homophobic or another kind of slander. That's juice. That's accusations is what that is. Slanderous. He'll be suing you. Yeah, one game into the split. Go on, Ben. Ripley said there's a YouTube doc about the Koshien. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I'm going to assume not. One of the coolest things in sport in the world, to be honest. That is quite the claim there, Ripley. Mr. Scotsman says it is, yeah. It is what? What was... something was. Oh, it's Goo Goo Dolls, thank you. Yeah, Goo Goo Dolls, great song that is indeed. Right, I see. Iris is Goo Goo Dolls, thank you very much. I forget what I say. Was work dead today? It was not. No, work's never dead. Work's never dead at the moment. 3, 6, yeah, so still just 7 of you, by the way. We're about to go into this, so if you want to get your fantasy team in, do it now. Textura starting. Do we usually start Textura? We do, don't we? Yeah. What do you do when you work at home with your job? My job? What do you mean there, Jack? I mean, yeah, my job doesn't change if I'm in the office or at home. I just have to do my job. Chaser says, now, fair play to Billy. Remarkable stats from him. Every shot he's got on target this season, he's scored. Is that really true? Wow. It's just a shame he needs glasses and thinks the corner flag is the net. There you go. You was on time and had dinner at 4, so I thought you got done early. No. He makes bird quizzes. He sells OF feet pics. Exclamation mark OF. Like, what do you do when you work at home? I look that way and I do my job. No, I don't need to get into what I do. That's not fun for anyone. It's, yeah, stuff. What does everyone do for work or studies or anything? Never asked that. There you go. Opening it up to the room. What does everyone do? Ripley says kids will legit throw like 100 plus pitches and then go on maybe 2 days rest and throw another 100 plus pitches, while in the MLB they'll go a week between games. There you go. Jack, pervert. Chase says that's a genuine stat. His dad was taking the mick out of him on the radio last week. His dad's a hero also. Just like spreadsheets. Just give me like a vague answer. It's screening, essentially. Essentially screening. Yeah. customers against people. Is going vaguely with it. I love Paul Bowden on the radio. Got ya. There you go, right. A civil servant, fun times. There you go. We got Butcher as well. Speaking of Butcher, is anyone watching The Boys? The first 2 episodes were fantastic. Right, let's get into this game. We have St. Mirren. I think this is our game in hand, isn't it? But we're going to hope that we've got better luck than we had in our last time. Does Mano's a poster? He gets all the steps in. No, who? Who are we saying who to? Civil servant here too. There we go, look. It's interesting to know what you all do. It's interesting to know. Tracy says, I once had to describe Paul Bowden to the young'uns and basically as basically being Gareth Bale with no golf course membership. I think that's fair. I think I'm classed as a civil servant. Who isn't a civil servant? Got homemade McMuffins tonight. Go on, Jack. Form standings have St. Mirren in 3rd whilst we're in 7th. That's not ideal at all, is it? Not ideal at all. Don't know that a little bit. Right, okay. With hash browns, go on. Civil servant. I'll let one of the many civil servants explain. Right, come on then. Let's have it. We need a win. I guess my job is technically content creator. I do YouTube and write books. There you go. Creating content. So I would say content creator sums it up quite nicely there. Question for the town fans. Far away. Scub says, I work from home dealing with digital ID requests. Not too dissimilar from what I do. I mean, I don't actually do the work. That sounds bad. I mean, yeah. More management stuff. But anyway, like Gov Digital ID, I class him as one of. Is Billy Bowden a town legend? Oh, I don't think I'd go that far. He played for Oxford. Ripley says, out of work, but worked in publishing for basically a decade. Most recently, freelance editing. That's really cool, Ripley. I'm having Hunter's Chicken at a very good dinner, That's a very good dinner. And was bad for Oxford. That's still, I don't think any Swindon legend can play for Oxford. See, you does it, 3-letter name, shortened. Oh, right, Scubs. That's one I need translating on. I've not got that one. We're about to go 1-0 down, aren't we? I know where this is going. 1-0. Oh, it's gone wide. Do you not enjoy it, Bribbit? No? I mean, it's long hours, isn't it? Jack loves Bowden. I feel like that sounded like in Anchorman there. I love Lamp. Get a good ball in there, Ramsey. Come on. Sideline Steve. No. Back to Ramsey. Let's get a ball across. Tex Shearer. I thought he was going to have a go. He loves a shot from distance. Sideline Steve. We're just knocking it about. Lovely stuff here. Sideline Steve has a go. It's wild. I often have nightmares of cutting myself, like badly. I was not like a proper butcher, but I worked on the meat counter of a supermarket in my younger years, and I cut myself cutting a steak once. Not bad, but bad enough. To be fair, he also played for Rovers, didn't he? He's trying not to be a legend, exactly that. I'm not having that many. We're 1-0 down to St. Mirren. We're 1-0 down. Our season looks like it's going to nosedive from here, it seems. Scott says, so your company, you obviously can't say what it is. So can the name be shortened? Like, do they short it to 3 letters? I won't go into work. I mean, I've had this conversation of saying that that's not what I should do. So it's just I work for a bank. Britt says it's quite dangerous, especially when it's busy because you're trying to do it quickly. I can imagine. Bowden is on the verge, in my opinion. What, of being a legend? No, I won't have that. You can't play for Rovers and Oxford and be a Swindon legend. You can't. Actually, I got it wrong. I come under local government instead. That's cool, Kai. That's cool. Interesting work, I assume. Scub says, won't be the same then. You said digital ID. Oh, I see. No, yeah, but I just meant it's more like applications and stuff we deal with. So not so much like that. Did I used to live in London? I've never lived in London, no. I grew up in Swindon. I moved to Southampton and lived there whilst I was at uni, and then I live just outside of Swindon now. Come on, Babbage, finish. Oh, we're poor. We're really struggling at the moment. Chasen says, to be fair, it's Swindon. It can only be Nationwide, Zurich, or WH Smith. There you go. Not even Honda anymore. My boss, Brivet says, my boss was boning out lamb and slipped out. That could, without context, that's a crazy start to a message. Knife went straight into his arm and nicked a main artery, lost a lot of blood. Wow, that's a graphic message. Jack said, what made you work for this bank then? So I worked for a different one. I worked for a different one. Chasen mentioned it. And I, just got recommended by someone that moved over, and it was a better role. Right, we need to actually start winning football games because we're not doing that at the moment at all. None of them are hiring. That's why I'm a content creator. There you go. There you go. I think hiring's quite. I've seen a lot of people complaining about hiring situations in Swindon. This is going to be half time. This isn't a chance. Don't let it fool you, ladies and gentlemen. As Trevor's McCall hits the bar, maybe it was a chance. We've started really, really poorly. James, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a fantastic week. How are we, James? Tell me, what is the game of choice at the moment? I know we work through retro games. What are you working on at the moment, James? Mr. Scotsman says, civil service always hiring across the UK. Sweden have hundreds of DWP jobs. I see. But said, you're a boss, ain't you? Is that like a cool kid compliment you just given me? Like a boss? Is that... No, I mean, technically, I mean, I'm someone's boss, but I mean, I have many people that are my boss. I mean, the job role is team leader, is what it is. Chaser says, mate, it's shocking. I've got 2 degrees and haven't been able to find a day job for a year. That's why I wrote a book. And I'm sure I'm sure the world will be thankful of that being the case there, Chasing. Scup says, yeah, see this company, I literally jump in and out when I need money for uni. I see, okay. Hey, that is outrageous. Fair enough. Should probably see a doctor. Scup says, when I get my degree, I'll be doing my absolute best to move abroad. Really? Okay. Where have you got in mind, Scubs? Team lead. Fetty, he pays your wages. Is that Fetty pays my wages or I pay Fetty? Where are we going with that? Because I can tell you I don't. I get a haircut. You see how terrible this trim gets. I don't go often enough. No, you pay Fetty. I think Fetty'd be doing all right without me, put it that way. If you don't mind me asking, are we getting into... You're asking a man for his pay slip. Oh, no, he said, how old are you? Sorry, I don't know why I thought we were talking about a job there. I thought he was going to say, well, how much tax you pay last year, Fetty? I don't know why I meant Fetty there. We were talking to Scubs. I've just outed Fetty there. I'm not HMRC, Fetty. You're all right. But I said, I grew up with Bill, so I'm biased, but not that biased. There you go, Vedders. He's not a legend. Scub says, Japan, I'm learning Japanese to enhance my chances of moving there. Japan would be a fantastic place to go. It would indeed. Nobody a taxman in here. I tell you what, if we get an FM taxman, I'd be sacked a long time ago. Oh, what a man.
Thank you for the raid.
What a man. Robbo, you absolute hero. Thank you very much for the raid. Right, well, I'm gonna lower expectations instantly from everyone, all right? You've just been watching Robbo, okay? The man knows how to play this game. I'm losing to St. Mirren. There's levels to this game, and I'm not on it. Robbo, you absolute hero. How are we, sir? How did Blackburn end up? It's a pleasure to have you in. How are we doing? Thank you very much for the raid. For those that don't know me, I'm Josh, A1. Call me whatever you like. I've been called worse. I stream Football Manager. A lot worse than the hero Robbo does. We're currently managing Edinburgh City FC. We are in season 8. We still have not won a single piece of silverware. We do share a trophy cabinet with that of Spurs, but we are in our 3rd season in the Prem. We finish 4th every time, but we're in Europe. I don't know if that counts for anything. Thank you for all the new follows. Basil Welly, what a name. BR14, Milky, Tombstone, and Zed Scotland. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. And Robbo, you absolute legend. Thank you very much for sending the raid over there. Can we have a shout out? If not, although to be fair, if you watch me and you're not watching Robbo, do you actually like Football Manager? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Absolute hero. Thank you very much, Robbo. Welcome in, Raiders. El Ray, how are we? I earned 12,500. There you go, Fetty. No taxmen in here. No taxmen. There's no HMRC going on. Plenty of jobs in Scotland. Troops come here. There we go. Wait, Bedders, did you go to school with him? Games, nothing much. Really to it. Evil Scotsman, welcome in. Zed Scotland, welcome in. Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope everyone's having a fantastic week. As I say, please lower those expectations because Robert's actually quite good at this and we're not round here. Ripley says, I've had multiple friends teach ESL in Japan and Korea, and they loved it. I'd do it if I wasn't so old. Chasey says, lower expectation. You're only 5'6". See, that one went over my head, as most things do, at 4'11". Just don't call him late for dinner. Welcome into the best manager ever, James. Yeah, welcome in, Robbo. Yeah, I guess. Welcome to the King of Waffle. What year is this? We are in, I want to say 2032. I don't know how to see. I don't know how to see in game. I'm going to say 2032. It's season 8. We're in season 8. Right, let's get into the second half. We haven't actually locked the intro. So if anyone was interested as well, at the top of the chat, we do have a fantasy situation going on where you can pick a fantasy team and it will base on the outcome of my games on the stream. I haven't actually locked it. So really, you can have a bit of insider trading, although it doesn't really matter if we don't score any goals, does it? It doesn't really matter if we're not scoring. You can't pick the other team, unfortunately. We are about to go 2-0 down here. Oh, it's not gone in. It's not gone in. How are we all doing, though? I love hearing about people's saves. So what have we got on the go in all your football managers? Babbage is a fantastic footballer. I won't hear any different. Speaking of, we've got half an hour left. We might have to take him off. We've been poor here. We're going to bring this up to balanced. We're going to bring that right up as well. We are going to... Ben says, are you in danger of getting a sack anytime soon? No. I still have a lot of grace from the fact that I'm doing well in Europe and I've got to the Prem.
I want this
but
man
that only lasts so long.
to be no more.
To be no more. Right, Hassel DeWitt's got to come on. Chase says, we have fantasy situation going on. If we get 100 subs on the stream, Josh will finish the stream in Mrs. A1's lingerie. Well, you heard it here first. Kai says, my sister went from doing marine biology to a PGCE to a TEFL. There's a lot of abbreviations there, Kai, and now teaches abroad. I know what that means. That's interesting, though. Whereabouts? Whereabouts? God, I hate whoever's idea that was. There you go. What else do we have? I mean, we could really do with having Zebedee Lawson here. We could really do with Zebedee Lawson. Adam, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Thursday, good sir. How are you doing, you wonderful man? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Any push-ups today? Absolutely not. I don't want to embarrass myself today. Plus, I'll let you in on a little secret. No, I won't. I'm going to stop him. My trailer thought instantly there. Chasen says, to be fair, that's 500 quid. Well worth it. Until you see it. Ben says, going to start watching your stream on mute. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think most people do. Kai says she's taught in Barcelona, Poland, Moldova, several other places in Spain too. She loves it. I mean, that's quite the CV. Yes, push-ups. Adam says, always better for seeing you, of course. Just stop it. You're going to make me blush. What was you going to say? Nothing. Ripley says, teaching is awesome as long as you're actually compensated for it. That's true. Same with most things in that sort of, let's say, genre. Industry is the word I'm looking for. God damn, it's Adam. So much FM royalty in the house. I mean, we've had all of the FM royalty tonight, including the one and only Big Robbo. So, I need to stop embarrassing myself and actually do a goal shot, don't we? Come on, then. Oh, I didn't confirm my changes and I pressed play. Go on, let's have it. Let's have it. If anyone is watching that isn't following already, by the way, it's free to follow, and it very much helps me out if you do hit that follow button. I'd very much appreciate it. Plus, you get to see a very sunburnt ginger man pop up above the camera. So, if you're that way inclined, hit the button. 3 shots at home. Yeah, I know. Oh, we're 2-0 down. Oh, no. Dornley saves it. Yeah, we stink. We stink. We've just lost the cup final, and now this. Brilliant. Brilliant. It's not going well at the moment. Get us back in Europe. We're good in Europe. That's it. It's the only time we play any football. We need to make some changes, because this is not working. This is not working. We are going to... Chaser says, I've never been called FM royalty before. Well, you have now. And we mean it. We mean it. Kai says, also since COVID, some places still do lessons online too, so she gets to do that as well. That's, yeah, I mean, I guess if you're abroad, that's a good option as well. Let's get Big Man on. Big Man Dackers. Don't take Babbage off. Babbage is not coming off. Don't worry. Don't worry. But I will tell everyone, everyone, my decisions are not in any way based off of your fantasy picks. I'm here to win games of football. And I realise that's not happening at the moment. But I'm trying to win games of football. James says, Gingerhead Man, more like great hair suits you though. Well, I'm glad that is. Someone's got to have it, I guess. Someone's got to have it. Right. What other changes? Sideline Steve's had a stinker here today. I just don't think. He's lying. Adam says, it's alright, mate. Let me just pull out the £60 tactic for you. At this point, it's a bargain. At very least, I think I need those £10 corners. At very least. I think we're going to get... Yeah, we're going to get Fujimoto on out there. Bring this up to attacking. Go with that. You can shoot from... You can shoot now, lads. Have a go. Why not? Make a difference, please. Oh, hang on. Actually, as well. Now we've got Dakas on. Let's get the whip crosses on. Not low. Let's get those on. Ripley says, I like the price of the tactics going up every time we mention it. Exactly. And the outrage of it being 60. It'll be $100 tomorrow. Chaser says, I heard someone was selling tactics. That's wild. Yeah, $60. It'll work. It'll work. Listen to Spotify and this. Oh, wait. You got your... This is still a tune? He's got his own tune on. Fair enough. We're going to lose to St. Mirren here. Which means they're going to leapfrog us in the league. Oh, it's not going well. It's not going well at all. That's a terrible, terrible result. Deserved from the performance. The league's not pretty looking. That was our game in hand. We could have gone up to 25 here and returned to our usual 4th place. We're sinking down. We're not even in the championship split at the moment. Ugh, not looking good. Jack says, was by accident, by the way. Didn't mean to listen to Spotify. It just came on. Fair enough. Fair play to Aaron Hunt. What a man. What a man. If you need to know the shower hierarchy of any Premier League club, find that man. Fair play to him. Mr. Scotsman says, see, his post now gets 3,000 DMs a day. What a hero. Reckon people will buy my tactics? Privet, I'm going to try and sell mine. $5, you can have this. Chaser says, who is this fella? Because I'll sell them for a tenner. There you go. Undersell him. Ripley says, saw a post on Reddit saying they brought a £20 tactic and it didn't even work. Everyone dogpiled them. Was amazing. Hold My Heim is he's the tax man of these tactics and I love it. I love his TikToks. Alexander says, hi, I had Spanish lessons. How did they go? Who raided Jack? We had a raid from Big Robbo. Absolute legend. Scub says, imagine being sad enough to buy FM tactics. To be fair, he's selling corners as well, mate. Corners as well. Scub says, get your... Yeah, there you go. Alexander says, but not tomorrow, so I can watch the full live then. There you go. Okay. Yeah, Brivet, corners. Corners, I know. Muller. Well, no. There's no dipping in this. There's no dip in there. For how many hours you played this game, I still don't understand how you're still losing so much. James, I've never felt more called out, but seen a more relevant message than that one. First of all, ouch. Secondly, spot on. Yeah. The GOAT, he is indeed. He is indeed. So we're back-to-back losses there. We have Kilmarnock next. Oof. So Kilmarnock, who's sitting 4th, and we could really do with beating them. We do have Ross County, a bit of reprieve, but I say that. Anyone can beat us at the moment. Then Livingston. I mean, we've got a somewhat friendly run of fixtures. Scab says, I'll sell you my shouts. It'll get you the wins. 88 quid. Bargain as well. Kaskievit. Is that... That's AC, isn't it? That's AC. Yeah. They're going to give us an absolute battering, by the way. Why buy a game then pay for someone else's stuff? Privet, it's on sale at the moment as well. He's charging almost 3 times what the game costs. Alexander says, you play AC Milan before Celtic? I do indeed. It's going to be horrible. Mr. Scotsman says, I'll sell you my starting save file. Just loaded for 15 quid. Bargain. I'll tell you what, lads. Everyone in here, I'll play your season for you. £7.50. Bargain. I'll play the thing. I'm not guaranteeing any sort of results. We've seen me play. I'm not guaranteeing anything. We'll see how it goes. D'Angelo, should we go free? Well, you should have met me when I came up to Edinburgh then, shouldn't you? You'll have to leave. Oh, you don't want to? Get out the office. Get out of here. Matt doesn't even play the game and he doesn't want me playing it for him. Right, we've got Kilmarnock and I haven't rested the players. Brilliant. I'm having a stinker here. I'm better than you anymore. Well, not at grammar, apparently. Mr. Scotsman says, send me your laptop and I'll send you a screenshot of me winning the league for you. £99 and the laptop is non-refundable. Deal. Not returnable, sorry. There you go. Chaser says, hey, that's the business model. I'll play the game for you. 12 quid an hour. Champions League guaranteed. Right, well, you lost me at Champions League guaranteed because I can't offer that service. Anyway, good England. There you go then. Scub says, if you want to make money as an FM creator, you say, right, super chat me 50 quid and I'll do a video on your team. Guarantee that works. Yeah, I'm doing team reviews, everyone, now. I'm doing team reviews. Jack's got an English exam in 4 weeks and can't even spell right. Good start. Good start. Oh, no. No one tell why Callum who we're playing. Marius has been trying to call the war of words between the two of you, and it's become embroiled in after last encounter. No, I'm not having it. I lost my respect for him. Get out of my face, Marius. We don't back down. We don't back down. He beat us last time. No, I'm confident. Gary Jardine has raised some concerns. Well, tell Gary to get a life. He's entitled to his opinion. Yeah, we want to bounce back. Do you think your team's recent form can be put down to mentality? I'm not talking about morale at the moment. Guthrie's good at footy, Cammy. Now get out of my face. That was... Is it hot? It's interrogation. Miss Scotsman says, I think we as creators have realised we have been monetising ourselves all wrong. Exactly that. I need to sell tactics. Jack says, want to be like Josh or Drinnen. I mean, that's very different there. Me... I am someone that loses on camera and I hope that it somewhat entertains you for a short period of time. Drinnen's actually talented, so not sure where we're going with it there. Right, I think we need a team meeting. Scub says, two gingers, that can he kick a ball? It's nasty, that. Palace has a joke. Oh, no, here we go. Mr. Scotsman said, also no points on fantasy then. Oh, sorry, yeah. Let me put the points on. Although, what are you expecting to get from a loss to St Mirren there, Mr. Scotsman? Mad says, yeah, Drinnen loses in real life, but is talented. Yeah. Right. Look, I know it's not been easy recently, but we're good enough to turn things around as long as we stay focused and remain positive. It's a risk. Keep your head up. So we've had a bit of a blip, but it's important to rally and come together as a squad. We can still stay up. Oh, I don't want to say that. No, we're gonna go with that. Yeah, they're happy. Come on. Look. I'm a motivated man. I want this man to be no more. Right, that's what I mean. I don't think anyone got any. Right, come on then. That's exactly what I was after. Come on, lads. That's what we needed. Come on.
I want this
Drinnen
man
has lost IRL because he plays for
no more.
Swindon. Just nasty, that, Matt. Palace says, I saw 2 packets of crisps walking on the path. I asked them if they needed a lift. They said, nah, we're walkers. I tell you what. I'm not having that one. No. No, get out of it on that one. Yeah, pour that. Whoa, Palace. Play nicely. It was terrible. That one's on you, not on me. Right. Ripley says, OnlyFans, but it's people creating tactics in suggestive lingerie. That's got to be a market. I'll tell you what, I will build tactics on stream in a hot tub. Gap in the market. That's awful. Don't blame me. Blame Insta. You could have not typed it. I found it on there. Mr. Scott says, what do you call a man from Glasgow who's lost his dog? I feel like we should be able to get that. Chase says, Jesus, that joke was so poor that Children in Need is donating funds to it. Hell yeah, now we're talking. Getting banned for that. I was scrolling. Douglas. It's a stretch, but I'm giving you it. Right, what do we do now? We've got Kilmarnock. We've just had a pop at their manager again. Last time we did this, he beat us. I don't know why I've done it. Right, Palace News. None of that. We've all told a poor joke in our time. No need to overreact. Feathers McGraw needs a rest. Well, he's not getting one. I need to put the points on fantasy. Let me do that before I forget. But I mean, there is absolutely nothing to put on here. Let me do that. Controls. Get copyright in hot tub tactics. There you go, G&G. Look, I think I've spotted something here. Hey, screenshot. Read stats. In-game, of course, in-game. Get some dark humour jokes in here. Lazy Ben, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? I won't read a single thing out. Yeah, we have no points there. There was no points to give out. You're all still on 0. You get points for being over 7 rated. Goals, assists. Hot tub is a risky investment, though. Well, I don't know. Not seen me in swimming trunks. Help, though, that I'm the most unfunny lad you can ever find. Well, you've been watching me for a while. I'll give you a run for your money. Desmond says, Josh, I'm going to get a load of games in today. Hour and a half in, 1 game in. Desmond, I'll have you know it's been an hour and 12 minutes, and this is actually quite quick for us. I need Little Jack and Zebedee Lawson back very badly. I'm somehow more unfunny than Josh. Hey, you don't try as hard as me, so that's all right.
To be no more.
The thing is, we don't have better options at the moment. With injuries, I am going to bring Bergstrom back in goal. I don't think Dornley's been amazing. And I want to start DeWitt, but Palmer just keeps scoring goals. He hasn't in the last few. I'm going to have sideline Steve sticking out wide now.
I prefer really not to...
I'm going to go with that. Root, how are we? Happy Thursday. Welcome in.
I am in big trouble.
Hope you're having a great week.
In big trouble.
For $79.99, you can get Rooted. Payment link to follow. I tell you what, you'll have a queue. How are we, Root? I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Ripley says, if you're here for a copious amount of games, you're in the wrong place. And if you're here for any sort of talent on Football Manager, also, probably best to look elsewhere. Can we have Cosmic Cats? Doing well, mate? I'm glad, Root. I'm glad. Right, we really need a win here. Ladies and gents. We've had a successful team meeting. We've got them riled up. Let's see if we can get one over on old Marius here. Let's get one in over on... Is Scubs here? Scubs is always here. Silly question. Scubs is always here. Right, we really need a result. We need some coffee is what we need. Unfortunately, for those that were watching Robbo earlier, I don't have exclamation mark Nescafe. I don't have a sponsor for my drink, so we aspire to be Robbo one day. You know what Robbo and yourself are? I don't know if there's any similarities there. I think we're at different ends of the spectrum, but what are we? I'm brew. Tracy, how's that coffee? Not ice cold? Yeah, to be fair, it's all right. It's lukewarm. I have black coffee, so I make it just before the stream so that it lasts because I talk too much to drink it quick enough. But I'll give it a try. There you go. FM friends. I'll take it. Ripley says, all just taking the money we make from selling tactics to finance other people selling the tactics. It's just a never-ending cycle.
Welcome
there you
to the
go.
club.
Lewis, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a brilliant week, mate. Thank you for the follow. Right, bath time for the kids. Hope all goes smoothly, Root. Pleasure to hear from you. Oh, friends. Right, don't give the ball back. Come on, let's counter now. Come on. We haven't seen this attack. Get going, Stevie boy. Get a good ball in. Come on. That is a good ball. Palmer, come on. First goal of the night. Get in. Sideline Steve gets an assist for those that went with him. I saw some people captained him on fantasy. I am going to quickly just lock the entries because we now have a goal. I'm not having any of you sneak in, getting a captain on there. But we grabbed ourselves a goal. I don't know what you lot are on about. I'm class at FM. Steve to Palmer. 2 of my players just linked up. Let's go, Mad Hatter. I think he's in my team. He's in my team, but I've seen some people have captained him. Right, take your time. Let's play ball. Take your time. Don't just lump it. Well done. Get going then. We're losing this ball, I'm telling you. No, I like this. Look at this. Triangles here. Ramsey's... There we go. Get a good ball in. I see Bavage. Steve again. There you go. It's on to Palmer again. Rinse and repeat. Here's sideline Steve. On to Palmer's head again. He nods it in to make it 2. Have that, Marius. 17 minutes in. We're flying. Sorry, Jack, I've stolen your line and transformed it into my own. There you go. Alexander says, I forgot to pick my team. Also, Clates has a pinned comment on YouTube with the code. Alexander, sorry, I didn't get a chance to sort it out for YouTube, but I can get that on there. I'll read out there for you. But you can join after this game, Alexander. I'll get the code sorted for you, sir. I do need to sort out YouTube. Clates is he's a lot better with the whole YouTube streams and that. It's still very, very new for me streaming on YouTube, so I it's more of a chuck it up and hope for the best situation over there. I'm a Twitch man at heart. Jack says, I can't remember when I last played FM. That said, 2 of my players just linked up. Steve Palmer, let's go. There you go. It's deja vu going on here. Any chance here, Bavage? Privet, don't. Oh, friends. I need friends. My bad, Jack. This is my new line. Did you just rewind? I did not, Desmano. We're on the never-ending loop. Look at that. You love to see it. Palmer's greedy, is he? He doesn't pass it. No, you didn't run out of time. You just forgot. What did I... Who ran out of time? What? What? Setting up the YouTube stuff? I'm a busy man, I'll have you know. Would the cat come up? We're not gonna do cat today, brother. I do need to get some games done. I've really been stupidly slow on Football Manager recently. I want to get through a season. Stop distracting me. Babbage is in. He's stuck it wide. He's stuck it wide. I'm starting to think Babbage is a fraud. I'm starting to think Babbage is a fraud, and we've been sold a dream here. He cost us big money, and he's forgot how to score goals. He's stopped scoring. Bob Dude would never. Bob Dude's a hero. Mad Hatter says, I think I'm 5 or 6 games away from the end of my second season. Go on, Mad Hatter. See, that's what Preston Continue looks like. Cosmic Cats. We need Cosmic Cats. Is he live today? I'm not sure, Jack. Mad Hatter says, been playing far too much. There's no such thing, sir. There's no such thing.
To be
Lazy
no
Ben's
more.
leading into it. Hey, look, by the way, lads. We would be getting up there. Look how tight that is, by the way. That'd be 4 teams on 25. Wow. He's doing his own command. Go on. I love it. I love it. It's funny when Ben does it. It is. Feathers McGraw is knackered. We might have to take him off. Not yet. We're gonna give him 10 or 15 more. 10 or 15 more. It's 1N, by the way, brother. That's why.
That's why
One
it's
in.
the GOAT!
Scrub says probably the only time now. What have I done? Created a monster. Palace says I'm getting deja vu from Don's being in the relegation league. 1N. 1N. Oh, right. Okay. So anyway, it's got 60-second cooldowns now because we had that Scouse bloke talking every 5 seconds otherwise. They made a triple sub. Marius wants at us. He wants at us in the second half. Come on. More of the same, please. We really need a win here. We've been terrible in these last few games. That is an odd movement from Kermit there. Bedders, you pervert. Pervert. Right, come on. Bit of praise. Bit of praise. Let's have a Palmer hat-trick here. Have I gone Palmer? Have I gone Palmer in my team? No, I went Feathers McGraw, didn't I? I'm terrible at fantasy. Weird Kermit, it is. Right, can we win this ball back, please? I don't think this is our attack, is it? Oh, Palmer, I love it. Getting stuck in. Good man. I'm confused. What by Palace? The highlight was literally just Palmer absolutely nailing someone, and I've got so much time for it. I've got so much time for that. I don't actually know who the guy is that has the emote. Yeah, I don't. I just got a gifted. Go on. I'm so confused. The OF. Well, it's just in case anyone was interested, I guess. There's a market for everything these days. £60 tactics. Football Manager OnlyFans. Why is it calling me a pervert? You looked. When you going on AF? When times get hard, I guess. When times get hard. Pardon the pun, I guess. Right, Babbage has been poor. He's coming off. He's coming off. I'm telling you. I'm glad you just called it a forehead, if I'm honest. I'm not sure we get away with that anymore. Babbage is coming off. And if anyone gives me any stick for taking Babbage off with fantasy, he's my captain as well, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm stitching myself up as I am you. I'll need it for once Drinnen leaves. Come on. We could do with some help. A bit of music-based wordplay there. We'll only sub to an OF if Bedders does one. Ben, that's a weird... I don't know why I've read it either. This is rigged. I literally have the same team as you here, Brivet. I've got the same team as you here. He's a great lad, that Lazy Ben. He is indeed. Let's have some Roaring 20s. Palace News. The Spotify playlist runs through at its own will. It's in there somewhere. What's cheating there, Jack? What's cheating? Luke, how are we? Is everyone okay? This is a fired up chat tonight. It is indeed. It's got a bit hectic. Bit of a perv. Palace News, maybe it would roar Edinburgh 20 points higher. I'll tell you what, I'll give you that one. I don't mind that. God, I'm so bad at... No, I don't mind that one. I don't mind that one. That's the sort of stuff we're looking for here. Having the same team? No, I mean, he's got one other person. He's gone Victoria. I've got little Jack. Remember about the code? I will do. She's not bad, thanks. That was a fantastic win. We really needed that. So, how is the best way to show the code? How's the best way to show the code? Because I've got it on thingy. I'll tell you what. Here you go. This is going to be the best way to show the code. I'm going to do that. And let me just stick this in the YouTube chat for you. That's going to make more sense, isn't it? I think... Has that just gone into the YouTube chat? I hope so. Rivet, are you in here or something? I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Right. That should be the code there. I'm going to unlock... Hang on, I need to unlock entries. There you go. The entries are now open if anyone wants to get in. We are up to 5th. And Marius just got one back. We're even with him now. Someone send that to Wycallum. Have that. I was convinced I saw Slowy on Tuesday as well. What, on the... Why would that have been? Why would that have been? Lazy Ben, sorry. Palace News, that's a great command, that one. Awful. Right, okay. Have the points been put in? Not yet. I'm just going to do it now. Edinburgh received 70k from the Botos transfer. Forgot even existed, but we'll take the cash. Cold, hard cash. Live for Kitman. What points for the fantasy game? Looked a lot like him. No, he wouldn't have been there. He doesn't live in Swindon. Yeah, I am pleased, Cammy. You've got a lot to be pleased with. I do indeed, Ellis. Sharon Silent Steve had a great game. He did indeed. With Scaloni spotted watching Feathers McGraw today, would you consider selling to Udinese?
What a baby. What a big baby. Just get on with the game.
No.
Baby.
I have no idea what stories are going around, but
I
he's
want
not
this
for sale.
man to be no more.
I have gone very offensively in my pick. I like it, Alexander. You have to manually do it? Yeah, you do, Rivet. I do a screenshot and it goes in. You've used just 20 players. Yeah. And you have an afro, so who's the real winner? Right, let me get that. There we go. Oh, we'll have a lot of points here. This will be a lot of points. So if we do it like that, I'm hoping if it's a smaller screenshot, it should pick up the things, because it was a bit temperamental last time. Who's Swindon got this weekend? We do have... is it... Ooh, Accrington. Who have we got? Town fans will know. I would drive 3 hours for Drennan, though. Chaser says, to be fair, the kit men aren't hard to find. They leave the county ground at about 6 every night. To be fair, I usually see Jonah in the petrol station by me. I've seen him here a few times. Crystal Palace. Aki, any good? Who are they? Who are who? Oh, exactly. Any good? Nah, we should be winning. So Ramsey's getting one. Victoria's getting one. Kenta's getting one. Sideline Steve's getting 3. Player of the match we want on. So he gets 8. So yeah, if I apply those points, has that added the goals and stuff, though? It doesn't seem to grab everything. Does Mano's top, but we've still got some more points to add. I don't know why it's not picking up on goals. So Palmer, goal, and goal. No self-promo, cheers. Who was self-promoing? Who was self-promoing? And then Sideline Steve got 2 assists. FM bot, there you go. But Sideline Steve got his man of the match. He got 2 assists. He got his points for that. We got 2 goals for Palmer. But Palmer needs to be on 8 because he got over that rating. Palmer's up to 8. Sideline Steve. Teixeira, did you get a point? He did. And then Kenta got 1. Victory got 1. Ramsey got 1. Nicolas needs 1. It won't let me put 1 on Nicolas. Brilliant. Right, well, we'll change that next time because it's not working at the moment. Right, there we go. So, at the moment, this is what the league's looking like. Brilliant. Empty. That's because I haven't done this. Hang on. That's my bad. Set up. Go to live controls. Home. Streamer setup. I can't remember where I put it. Here we go. That's why. There you go. So that should now have it. There you go. Alexander's top. Alexander's top. His picks have gone in. And he's got the points for the last one. There you go. There we go. Isn't the same without him. Right, be back eating stuff. Enjoy, Palace. Britt says he's too busy playing about. So what we all having for dinner? I had the famous stew again. It was in the Discord. It looks horrific. It looks like dog food. What's everyone else having for dinner? It's Friday Eve. It's got to be a good dinner. Come on. It's tea, mate. Well, you're having a hot drink. Fair enough. Hunter's chicken. Matt says, holy, in my save, Real Madrid just bought Haaland for 220 million. Go on. Wow. Chicken Kiev's tonight, solid. Anything with it? We do a few chips. What are we talking? You know devil's in the detail. We don't leave stuff out, do we? What wiry? I'm saying with. It was with, yeah. Nothing, but I'm with Ben. It's called tea. And tea's a hot drink. We won't get into this. Chaser says Spag Bowl, unless I get really creative. Is there going to be a bit of in there, Chasing? I think there's got to be, surely. 8 had pasta. 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, what was that, Jack? Alexander said, and Sideline Steve got most of my points. Yeah, me too. I didn't captain, unfortunately. And that's why I'm second bottom. Breakfast, lunch, tea. I've completed life. What is it, Jack? What is it? Kai says, we had sweet and sour chicken stir fry with spicy noodles. Kai doing it properly, as per usual. Kai doesn't mess about when it comes to dinners. Any meatballs, Ben? Go on, Brivet. Scotsman says it's dinner. It is indeed. You are correct. Jack says, I've made it onto the town website. Go on, Jack. Let's have a link in the Discord, please. Let's see. Ben says, yeah, it was the usual. Only thing I can cook. That was what I was like at uni. I had, unless it was an oven dinner, you know what I mean? Like something that's straight out of the freezer. It was meatballs. Always meatballs. With onion and pepper. That's all I had. It's dinner. Tea is what we lassies say. Fair enough. Right. Your team played so well against Kilmarnock. So, go on, Ollie. I like the quiff. Yes, give us confidence. Do you have an update on Zebedee Lawson? He's still out going to be a while. Ellis is still going to be out a while. Words were in a different order there. Do you think Kent is good at football? I do, Phil. Sharon, can Hessel do it? Earn a place? Yeah, why not? How important will Nico Loss be? Yeah, he's good at football. Right, I think this coffee will be cold now. We'll finish it. We've got Ross County next. But a win here. We've got to get a win here, surely. Jason said, I tried to get away with pretending I couldn't cook at uni. Then everyone found out I was working as a chef on the side and made me cook for them. You're out here trying to crack eggs and just putting it straight on the floor. Turns out, yeah, borderline master chef. I'm buzzing. Go on, Jack. Get in the Discord. Let's have a look. Whilst we wait for this game, if anyone is watching that likes their Football Manager content that isn't already, I'd very much appreciate you jumping over to the YouTube and subscribing to the channel. I do regularly post Football Manager videos. I am hoping to push towards 500 subs. So if you could go over there and drop a sub, it'd be greatly appreciated. No self-promo though, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Pedders, I know. I'm ashamed. Right, we really need to start resting players, don't we? I keep forgetting in between games. Little Jack's back, though. That's great news. Brady can get off the bench, and we can get Little Jack back at right back. Even though Ramsey has been good, but Little Jack's much better. Scubs is unsubscribed. Brilliant. Yeah, it's in their class. Brivet's blocked me. Yep. Lazy Benjamin 04. I've jumped over to the YouTube. Go on, lad. Multi-platform support. And that is why he's a good lad, that Lazy Ben. Welcome in, good sir. Right, we need to keep it exactly how it is, if I'm perfectly honest. I don't know what else we can do. Urban Mammoth, how are we? Evening all, hope everyone is well. Ben's a traitor. Banned you, brilliant. Urban Mammoth, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Tuesday's winner of the fantasy. You did top the table, Urban Mammoth. If you do want to get in late on the fantasy action, the code is pinned at the top of the chat. Get yourself in. Lazy Ben's just said something lovely about Jack over on YouTube and now headed back over to Twitch. Okay, we'll welcome you back with open arms. Brivet says, don't mix with them YouTube lot. I tell you what, it's like a West Side Story going on here with the two platforms. Chase says, well, if you want to collab on something, I reckon I can lend you a few subs towards the 500. That would be absolutely fantastic, Chasing. I would very much appreciate that. Does it involve selling tactics? Because if so, I think we've got that covered. Ben's banned, let me see. I don't think you want to see. Right, we're going to go into this. We're going to save it because there has been some shenanigans. Man says, really? How I picked the team, then absolutely hit a wall. I was in bed for 8:30, so missed most of the stream. Urban, you did what you needed to do. You got your team picked, and you got yourself the win. Congratulations. An 8 o'clock bedtime sounds marvellous. Mr. Urban Mammoth, are you wanting to get in just because I do lock the entries when the game starts? So I can just hold fire if you want to pick a team, but let me know if not, and I'll just jump into a game. I'm off to bed after my tea. Stream sends me to sleep anyway. Brilliant. Fair enough. Hunter's chicken, getting you to bed. Go on. Well, I mean, you got 6:30 starting you. Wherever it was, lovely to see you, Ben. Jason says, mate, we live down the road from each other. We can meet up and talk nonsense about football in front of a camera for all the difference it makes. There you go. It sounds like sky's the limit. The world's our oyster, Chasing. Scub says, who's sloped to YouTube? Ben made an appearance over there. Alexander says, I think I'm getting my more points looking after the starting 11. Go on. Ben, if you're so hard to say it in here. You lot have been volatile tonight. Volatile. Me and Jack are joint bottom in the fantasy. Right, that is going to be it. I'm going to get into the game. And we are going to be locking entries so no one can play any shenanigans. What school does to me. There you go. We are locking entries whilst we play this game. They will reopen after. I'll tell you what, is this game 3 after an hour and a half? We're breaking records here. We're breaking records. Does your hair light up a dark room? Yeah, but there is no light on in here at the moment. This is just natural light. Matt says, think my hair is getting slightly darker finally. It's not bright ginger. Nothing wrong with ginger. Nothing wrong at all. Mad says, you're smashing through it. I am, Mad seriously. Hair's getting pretty fit up here, lads. Nose will start bleeding in a minute. Right, come on. Is that McNeil that used to play for United? Is that United, McNeil?
I want this
He's been there for ages on here, but I don't know if that's
more.
Matt's the most ginger bloke alive. Do you reckon? I'm probably top 6, I'd say. I'm top 6. I don't think the camera really does this to justice. When we do the meet-up in August, September, you'll see. Seriously, you'll... Steady on. Right, come on. Your dad's been caught out on Facebook. Right, okay. I'm about to turn heel and side with Ben. Come on, Scubs. Right, come on. We've started brightly here. We just could really do with some points. Not points. A goal. We need a goal. A goal shot. My hair is short. Short anyway, usually. That's fair enough. Right, we're dominating this game. It's just no chances at the moment. It's been a lackluster first half. Jason says, you're not that ginger, Josh. I only see you when the sun is out. There you go. I'll tell you what, you see through me when the sun's out. It gets cut very often. I'm like a once a month haircut. I'm a once a month haircut. I'm not looks maxing anytime soon, put it that way. Whatever his name is. Clavic or whatever his name is. That looks maxing bloke. I'm quite ashamed of myself that I know who that is. Spend too much time on the old TikTok. Right, come on then, let's grab a goal here. Bavage! Oh, he can't score. Mogging us right now, Jester Maxin. There you go. Louis Thurrox. Can we just Bavage? We're going to have a pop at him, I think. We're going to have to have a pop at him because he's just not good enough. Chaser says, my last haircut was in December 2021, so I'm not judging. To be fair, at school, my year 10, I think it was, year 10 school photo, I looked like Carlos Puyol, so... Palace News, how are we? Right, we need... I don't like what I just saw from the team, that is correct. Victoria's knackered, and so's Feathers. We're going to give him 10, 15 more. Food was lovely, love it. It is a long time. 5 years to do the math. Well, not quite. 4.5. We're going to bring this up to positive, and we're going to just bring the tempo up a touch. And hope that we can grab a goal. United. Killerbod Dad, how are we? How are we doing? Happy Thursday. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you've had a fantastic week as we roll towards the weekend. Aggressively, almost. Babbage, you've got to score this one. He's actually... I think he might be useless, ladies and gentlemen. I think he might actually be useless. Can we have a shout out for Mr. Boddad, please? Oh, we're going to concede. We're going to concede to bottom of the table, aren't we? I know where this is going. I know where it's going. Dobby 1-0. Oh, my God. It's just not going well. Make sure to drop Killer Boddad a follow if you're not already. Streams a variety of games, but he looks good whilst doing it. So get over there and give the man a follow. Replace Guthrie for him, by the way. I know. Replace Dackers for him. Good man, how you doing? I lurked on the subathon for a bit. How did it go? It was challenging, to say the least, but it was a fantastic stream. Really, really good. Thank you. Where did that wrong? Wait, no, I didn't. No, you didn't. It made sense. Demand more. Wait, click on that Dobby's name. Lewis Dobby, isn't it? Lewis Dobby. At the Oyster Catchers, currently. At the Oyster Catchers. Yeah, Dobby. And then is it... Oh, McNeil's gone off. That's fella I got my save? Well done you. I hate the bloke. We just can't beat teams at the bottom of the table. Always struggle against them. And I'm starting to think that Alfie Babbage might be useless. I might sell him. Ross, how are we? Welcome in. Enjoyed the stream earlier, sir. How are we doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Think it's time for you to go. I don't think I'm the problem. It's the players. It's never me. Never me. I am a tradesman blaming my tools. And I will continue to do so. Like Arteta, done well, but you can't get any further. Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I will. Here we go. Palmer's in. He's the only man that scores for us, and it's a great save. It's a great save. Give him some encouragement. Come on. We need a goal soon, because a point here isn't enough. We're losing that. Yeah. I think I'm going to sell Babbage, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to sell him whilst we can cash in. Because he's just not scoring for us. He started very, very well. He's been useless ever since. It's a great save from Bergstrom there. Yeah, he is. He is, Jack. He was phenomenal for us before he got injured, and he hasn't been the same since the injury. The A1 effect, I mean, it's the injury that's done it. He was class until he got injured. Shane says, I can't speak for all the lasses, but I like a lad who takes ages to get over the finish line. There you go. There you go. Shea Lacey's going to come off for... I'm going to move Babbage out there. Maybe he can do a job on the wing. Get the Guffey boy in. No, he's not coming on. We're going to have Babbage as an inside forward. And we'll get the big man on. We'll get the big man on. Target forward. Stay up. We are going to bring that up. Let's get the whip crosses on. You can have a shot if you like. Palmer's going to come off today. We'll get Devoit on. We'll move Little Jack into centre-back. Victoria's going to have to come off for Ramsey. Jack says free Guthrie, Sake, 1 Ward. Has Guthrie kicked a ball since you've been promoted? Guthries, his contract runs out at the end of the season. I can't see it being renewed. Shane says, and in that moment, Josh remembered to read the message to himself before reading it aloud. There you go. Caught out by that one. No, that's not. It's just it's the worse than that. I have to pre-read. We can get away with a little bit of the blue. Right, come on. Please. Can we just need an equaliser at this point. Didn't even meet him either. I'll say it, you're a fraud. Hey, I'll tell you what, I've got his signature. Come on. Oh, it's just not happening for us. After everything he's done for the club. I know, but he wouldn't even come out and meet me. He wouldn't even meet me. This has been terrible. I tell you what, next season, we're tearing up the tactics, by the way. We're going from scratch. We're going from scratch with the tactics. Do you blame him? I do, yeah. I do. I literally drove 7 hours. Alexander says, is Sideline Steve my hope for points? Yeah, I think he's everyone's hope for points here, to be honest. Madat says, yes, I'm keen to change tactics for my next team. Yeah, I'm going to. Lose your rivals. Would you want to go meet... Fair enough. Chaser says, how do you stop a comedian working blue? Take the bag off his head. That one's gone over my head there, Chasen. That one's gone over my head. I know I'm 5'4", but I've not got that one. It's probably on me. Probably on me. We're going to get the ball wide now. We're going to get some early crosses in. You what? Ross says, you're welcome to my 4-3-3 Brexit ball tactics for free, Ross. Not in this economy. Not in this economy. You sell that thing. Feathers is going to kind of have to come off as well. We got Fujimoto on for the last few. I think we've resigned to defeat to the bottom of the table once again. Not the first time this season. Because he can't breathe, so his face turns blue. Well played, Matt. Well played. You understood it better than I did. I'll say it's society. Fair enough, Jack. Just reading chat got you to that. Got to that conclusion, did it? I can't believe it. This isn't even the first time we've lost the bottom of the table this year. We've been useless in the league. We really have. Shout out going for Ross. Make sure to give the man a follow if you're not already. Recently returned to streaming Football Manager. Get over there and give the man a follow. You won't regret it. Lovely guy. Madat says, yeah, I understand things, most things, not scubs so much, but we're learning. We get there. Jack says, people sell for £100 and now FM tactics. There you go. No, you were dreadful. You were dreadful. There's no two ways about that. That was an awful, awful performance. Absolutely terrible. Come on. If you were a female, would you be on OnlyFans? Jack, do you... Is there any thought that goes through before you type these things? It's a very strange thing to type in a Football Manager chat, isn't it? But probably, yeah. Probably. I don't see why not. I'd be on there immediately. To be fair, can you imagine a female version of me? I wouldn't pay. Who's paying for that? Come on. Right. We need to rest for 2 days, that's for sure. 3 players in need of a rest? They do indeed. Send the assistant to that. We've been useless. Who have we got next? Livingston next year in 10th, but that means nothing. We'll lose to anyone right now. And then it's Aberdeen, Rangers and Hibs. Hibs who battered us in the league, beat us in the cup final. We have to play them in the Prem away, and then we have them at home in the Scottish Cup final. We just can't get away from Hibs. We can't get away from them. And then we're back in Europe. You what? Matt, Jack doesn't think about anything that isn't Drinnen. There you go. A female version of you, Josh. Right, Matt. That is a crazy message, by the way. Killabody said, I buy his feet pics already. Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Exclamation mark feet. Right, we'll open up the entries to the fantasy again. I don't think there's any points there, are there? Yeah, Nicholas and Feathers. I'll just change that myself. Feathers McGraw gets 1. Feathers McGraw gets 1. And Nicholas gets 1 as well. Why doesn't it let me change Nicholas's? No, fair enough. Right, Jack, again, crazy message. Alexander says, I reckon we even switch tactics for Livingston. I mean, it's not working, is it? It's not working. It's not that crazy. It's not normal. I'm trying to think. I'll tell you what. He needs to be on 2. No, I don't know how I can do that. No, anyway. Might jump ship on the Footy Manager. Can't hack another season of that. Where you thinking, Ben? Where you thinking? I'm not normal. There you go. It's not normal. No, it's not ideal, is it? I come on here, wholesome. I stream completely PG. I don't swear. I play Football Manager, and I've got that to read. Right. Okay. Livingston next. I don't know what we can tweak. I think we need to tweak something though, because it's not working. It's not working at all. I'm literally crying of laughter from that. You enjoying it, are you? I'm glad you are. You can just be a centre forward. It's gone well. We stayed up, but it was a painful watch every game, really. Daka's on, do you think? I mean, Babbage has been poor. Babbage has been poor. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one. I think we need to do that. I think we need to get a little bit wider. Get that up. We're going to go slightly more direct, I think. Slightly more direct. There we go. We'll go with that. 4231. I don't have a cam worthwhile of using, to be honest. I'm going to start positively. Are we home or away for this one? We're away. I'm still going to go positive for this one. I think we need to go after the game. Back now. Welcome back, Root. Desmana says, you using a weird font on your skin? Seems Clates rarely has to make any changes to the Fantasy FM scores. Maybe he uses a weird font and it's better. Yeah, Desmana, I haven't changed anything. This is default. It's complete default. Double my age. Just as he was shaving yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's due to incapability of growing facial hair more than age. I am an aging man. Right. Let's praise some people. He's been good. You've done really well today. Well done, Dornley. I have more facial hair than you. It's not competition, sir. It's not competition. That's because you've never shaved. Yeah, I did shave 2 days ago. Oh, it is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Right. That's everyone praised for their training. Well, Scubs will ignore that. There you go. There you go. It's probably neck and neck on the competition. I shaved 2 days ago. Then again, I am north of 30, so I'd hope so. As, yeah, I'm double your age. Right, I don't want to talk to the press at the moment. We're not talking to anyone. We're not talking to anyone. Heads up about Dackers. And Feathers McGraw's just got injured as well. 1 to 3 days, so he's going to be out for this game. You're about to start, lad. Be quiet. Nearly double my age. To be fair, I've never started shaving until I was like 26, 27. No joke. Really? Okay. Yeah, Feathers is out. Babbage isn't starting. All of your teams are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not working. Schalke want little Jack. Oof. Oof. Shaved 2 days ago. Shaved twice today. There you go. And if I do shave, I look like a teen. Desmond says, shaving is hell. I wish I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Lazy Bender, right off for a shower. All the best, ladies. I was going to say enjoy. Enjoy is a weird response to someone saying they're showering. I'll catch you soon, Ben. Madat says, I was in the Air Force till I was 28 and I had to shave every day, but I never could grow anything. Then as soon as I left the Air Force, I grew a full beard. There you go. It's like relief of stress, I guess. Beard. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Right, Feathers is... Yeah, he's out for 2 days. We can't play him. We'll have him on the bench in case we can use him. How long's Lawson out for? 2 to 4 weeks still. Victory wants to have a rest. He's not, unfortunately. He's not, unfortunately. Palmer. You can be a playmaker, I think. I think you're going to be a playmaker. We're not going to get you forward anymore. Oh, we thought DeWitt was a playmaker. All right, no, we're going to let Palmer do the playmaking. You can just... You're just going to do the harrying. You're just going to be just bog standard. There you go. To be fair, don't most of the lads in the Air Force have a beard? I think that's part of the requirements, isn't it? I'm going to have you as a wide forward. We'll have you as a wide forward, Lacey. And sideline Steve, you can stay there. Root says, I part shave every 3 weeks. Fair enough. Solid. Desmano says, I thought it was curly tashes in the Air Force. There's a fairly short Air Force would be the one regiment that wouldn't be allowed them. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, okay, we really need to win here. We need to win. It's been really, really poor in the league. Really poor in the league. Who's signing there? Hang on. Well, let me... No, just won't give Nicholas any points. They got to wear their masks if flying. I'd imagine a beard would... yeah, it wouldn't be great, would it? George, question. If we get playoffs, will you go? 100%. Yeah, I've already looked at the dates. Ross says, I trim my beard once a week. Otherwise, I'd look even more homeless. I don't know what you're on about. There's no homelessness going on over there. Right, come on. I think it's time we shut everyone up. Exactly that. Come on. Who have they got? Corgliano. Sounds like a Mafia final boss. Even the Sunday? Yeah, why not? I'll be there. I'll meet you this time. We'll see. We'll see. You saw me last time and hid in the corner. Hid in the corner. Right, come on. We need this. Please. But just a better performance. That's what we need. We've not really changed anything. But like I say, we're just tearing up the tactic at the end of the season. We're going to go completely new. I don't know what yet. But I just feel like this has gone stale. We finished 4th every season. It's looking like it could be even worse this year. So I think we need to try something new because it hasn't been working. There we go. Come on. Nicholas grabs a goal. I think they're checking it. They're checking it. It's been given. Come on. Nicholas grabs the goal. Great goal. Hey, any goal at the moment, Bod Dad. Any goal. We'll take it. Put my face in the Discord, so I'm nearly there. There you go. Livy's goalie is a stick insect. It's one of the weirder descriptions I've seen. Yeah, but I'm doing everything step by step, you know. Jack, I'm only kidding, mate. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Me and bedders don't bite. Root says, sad news about one of my favourite keepers, a fellow Austrian Alex Manager. I did see that, yeah. Young as well, wasn't he? Yeah, I get the points for the assist. Go on, Alexander. Come on, then. Get another one. Oh, I thought Victoria was under that. Here comes sideline Steve again. That's a great ball. Dackers is under it. Oh, he's nodded it wide. You've got to finish that. What is it with strikers? I feel like the whole time through this save, I've struggled to find a prolific striker. Bavic started so well, and he's just been poor since the injury. That's a sitter for Dackers. We haven't had a prolific striker since Dixon Peters. To be fair, Dackers scored a lot of goals. Dixon Peters, sideline Steve! Oh, that's a great save. The flag went up anyway. He bites me through the stream. It's like that Kiss Me Through the Phone song. Who was that? Who was Kiss Me Through the Phone? It wasn't Soldier Boy, was it? Who was that? Play strikerless. I don't have the minerals for that, Alexander. That's what all the cool kids do. Guthrie would have scored that. Guthrie wouldn't have even been in the box. 48. No age. Yeah, exactly. I'll say it. Go on. What are you going to say? I'm sure it's going to be something really thought out and not crazy. Right, we need to praise the lads. Come on. Keep it going. Come on. Let's keep this going. We've been good here so far. Guthrie is clear of all your strikers. He's not at this level, unfortunately. He's not at this level. We've played him a few times. He's nowhere near it. He just is. I can tell you, he really isn't. Our reports, how do you know? Because we played him a few times and he's not even had a chance. No, I'm not going to start him. His reports have him as a League 2 level footballer. He's a League 2 level footballer. We've kept him here on a technicality. He stole a living off of this club. Kiss Me Through the Phone, sang by Soldier Boy. There we go, Alexander. I know my stuff. I'm not sure if that's a mastermind special category I was really hoping for, but what's his wage? I don't know. Oh, it doesn't let me see it here. We're going to keep going, doing what we're doing at the moment. We've been quite good here today. We've been good. Keep that up. Let's keep this up. Come on. Surely the top earner? No, he's not. He's not. He's not top earner. He earns a lot less than everyone else, I think. Rightfully so. I mean, he literally watches football. Fraud? It's horrible. He's not that bad. Half an hour left. You've ruined Guthrie. I mean, I've gave him a career. He was a free agent when I took him, and now he's got goals in every Scottish league. Had loads of potential. It's the SPL. They're all League 2 level footballers. Fair enough, Jason. That's Scottish League 2, might I add. That's Scottish League 2. Right. Guthrie would be nothing without Jet. See, there you go, Matt. Thank you. Someone's on my side. I'm going to bring Babbage on. We're going to bring Babbage on for this one. And you are going to be Q Scubs. There you go. Jack says Josh would be nothing without Guthrie. It's been a symbiotic relationship. Bring Guthrie on. I'm going Babbage. Madat says Guthrie should be flying to Swindon to get a signature from Josh, you reckon? But Dave, how are we? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very well. I hope you're having a fantastic week. I want to say thanks for popping in, and sorry I missed your chat. I was literally zoned out on the game. Again, sorry, and how are you? I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing well, and no need to apologise, sir. I enjoyed what I saw of the stream, but I could see that you were in a very intense situation, so there is no need to apologise. I understand with a game like that. I used to stream FIFA myself, and it's a game when you're concentrating, you don't get a chance to really look over at the chat. Fortunately, I just pretend to play this game, so I get lots of chances to look. But no, I enjoyed what I saw. How are we, Dave? I hope you're having a brilliant week. Right, I think that's all we're going to do at the moment, but what we will do is we're going to keep doing what we're doing, but we're going to get the low crosses on. We're going to get the low crosses on. Still at 40 views, you're doing something right? Oh, stop it, you made me start sweating. Thank you, Jack, I appreciate that, though. Welcome back, Rivet. I hope the Hunter's chicken was delicious. In-betweeners reference. How's my fantasy doing? You are currently, sir, you are 4th in the table at the moment. 2 points off of the podium, but that's without this. That's without this. So, what I also want to do, actually, is I haven't... What have we got on here? Target forward, byline crossing. Yeah, we want that. You can cross from the byline as well. You stay wide. We've got you staying wide. There we go. Playing a game would assume some element of trying to win. Hear me out? We usually do. It doesn't always end well for us. Should play a game without talking. Yeah, because that's really what... I was about to say that's really what people want to see, but I can be quite annoying. Do a laser beam. What, win a game of Football Manager without moving? Bot Dave says, doing good on my last night shift and looking forward to my 3 days off. Nearly there, Dave. Nearly at a weekend, and it sounds like you deserve it. We're going to praise. Come on. Let's get this over the line, please. We've got 10 minutes to go. We are going to see this out in a minute. Whilst you're there, start Guthrie. That's not going to happen. Lacey, we're going to take off. I'm going to bring Smith on out there. Smith can be the wide forward, yeah. Chaser says, I've not seen a ginger fella in glasses get this much abuse since Chris Evans was famous. There you go. Although for that level of fame, I don't think I would take it, to be honest. Right. We need to... How many subs to start in? We're not playing that game. Defensive... Waste time. There we go. We need to see this out. Come on. 5 minutes, please. We need these 3 points. Never said I would. Fair enough. Come on, get this over the line. Injury time. We've been good here today. Oh, no. Right, keep the ball, please. Nothing stupid. Please, just keep it. I like this time wasting, though, Jack. Come on. Keep it. Just keep it. Nothing silly. Well done. I don't like Smith on the ball, to be honest. Here we go. Pavage is in. Can he finally finish one? He's useless. He is useless. Oh, God. Never said I would, but would you stop me? And if I did it, you'd have to start him. No worries, mate. I'm just not going to set a level. I mean, if we did something like that, you know I stick to the rules, and I would do it. But I'm not going to set a level so that you don't get tempted. Sell Babbage, Alexander. I might have to. How much is he worth? We'll have to have a look. We needed that win, though. We're up to 5th. Let's grab the score there. To be fair, actually, let me just try this. I don't think we even need that. I reckon I could probably... Let's just try screenshotting that. See if that does it. Match upload. There you go. Let's see, because that should get all the stats there. We won on the plastic pitch. We did, Alexander. 500, and he starts. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to do it because I physically can't. Sad and Steve got an assist there. So we got 1 assist. Is 3 points plus a 7+ rating. Yep. Palmer gets the rating. Kenta, Victory, Nicolas gets 2 for the 8.2, but he hasn't been given the goal. Jack. All right. So it's just it's not reading everything, unfortunately. Nicolas. Does he get that? Yeah, he also gets man of the match. So let's apply those points. Open tweet in the first tweet I've seen. Right. Okay. I think Mad At has gone top, but we're just missing a few points here. Nicolas needs a goal. It's just not giving Nicolas any points. For some reason I can't give Nicolas points. Why is that happening? Okay. Who's got Nicolas? No one. Okay, that's lucky then. Yeah, probably for the best because it's not actually letting me add any points to Nicolas. There's a few bugs to it. I mean, I enjoy this a lot. But there's a few bugs to it at the moment. So, what else do we have? Texera didn't get that. Palmer is on 9. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sideline Steve got an assist. That got added. Kenta is on 2. Yeah. Victory is on 2. Yeah, right, we're all good. So did we betters? Right, stop it. You make me feel guilty. Right, I think we're all good. Right, so okay, we've got the table sorted. That's how we're looking at the moment. Mad Atta has taken the lead. Mad Atta has taken the lead. Oh, we're going to have some more games tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We will be having some more games. Worth every... Oh. Phew. Phew. Don't be daft. Nicolas shines as they win. Right. 2 players in need of a rest. Edinburgh City entered the Conference League race. Me second. Go on, Alexander. Even if it did ruin you for a week. I can only apologise, sir. I can only. We did it for your suffering. I mean, that sounds crueler than I'm sure it was intended. Why have you been so good away from home recently? You battled Max Rogers and got one over him. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah. Do you concur that no matter how good a player is these days, they need to... Why not? Right, we've got Aberdeen next at home. We really could do with beating them. How much is Alfie Babbage worth, first of all? Alfie Babbage. He's worth between 8.8 and 10. We paid 6 million. I said he started well. He's played 11 times. He scored 1 goal. Well, he's got to go. He's got to go, I think. I think he's got to go. Non-competitive. Try having a word with the strikers. Tell them you're disappointed with their performances. I'm going to have to. He's played 18 times for the club, including like friendlies, cups, Europe. He scored 5 goals in 18. We paid 6 million quid for him. He's our record signing. We might have to sell him. It says he's star Premiership level. I'm not seeing any of that star level. I'm going to have to, yeah, let's give him a talking to. Lurk while I scran. Hope you enjoy it, Scubs. Criticise him. I'm going to. Sell him. God, Dad, I might. We'll wait till the end of the season. We're not going to do anything rash in January. Mental, Jack. Mental. Knee him in that. Right, fair enough, Dave. Is that another way we can do it? Bro said, why did you tell me to captain him then? Well, I did. He's our best player on paper. Interaction. Warn. Criticise recent form. Your form has been declining. You have to start playing to a higher standard. I believe in your ability to help this team and I'm not worried by your goals. No. You've been making a few mistakes. No. You're passing. No. Our strikers have been feeding off scraps in recent games. It's your job to create chances for it. No, it's not. I need you to score goals. How do I tell him I need you to score? We've all been performing well below expectation late, but I'd expected more from you and have been rather disappointed with your recent form. Despite our recent improvement and subsequent rise up table, I'd expect more from you and have been rather disappointed with your recent form. Bit of bribery going on here. Chaser says, I just took over St. Mirren on my stream save. 28 million in debt. How do you get 28 million in debt in the SPL? Hold my beer. Bit of bribery going on here. Fretton, you haven't been scoring many recently, and I don't know how much longer I can wait before I give someone else a go in the side. I think we go with that. You're right, I've not scored enough. I just need some time to find my rhythm once again. I've given it some thought, and I think setting a target for you would help with the opportunity to prove you have a future in my first team plans. What do you reckon? One in the bottom two? Guthrie, please. I'm sorry, boss, I don't think that's fair. Oh, I'm clearly an important part of the team, so why should I have to go to greater lengths to prove that? All right, I'll say no more at this point, but I'd still like to see an improvement. Yeah, I'll go with that. Mossman Games, how are we? Welcome to Scotland. Yeah, there you go. Happy Thursday, Mossman. Dackers, please. Or Bottos. Bottos is gone. We've sold Bottos, Alexander. Losing the dressing room? I'm not losing the dressing room. We've still got good morale at the moment. But I'm starting Dackers again. That's not enough to... he didn't agree strong enough to earn a place back. We need to rest some players. It's very fortunate that we've got a week off. We've needed that. It's not going to be very long that we get that.
What a baby. What a big baby.
We don't get that for very long because we've got Europe coming up again soon. Baby. Why is it not letting me? Here you go. 2 days. Start Guthrie. I'm not going to start Guthrie. I'm not going to be bullied into these decisions. I'm the manager here. Welcome back, Lazy Ben. Welcome back. Come on then. We need this. Aberdeen at home. Everyone except Babbage rest. No days off for Babbage. Right, we need to be better at it. I mean, we beat Livingston. We lost the bottom of the table. I mean, Livingston was a game we were expected to win. But we are 3 points behind Aberdeen. We could really do with beating them because we've got a horrible run coming up. Horrible run. Aberdeen at home. Rangers at home. Hibs away, who battered us in the league and beat us in the Premier Sports Cup final. Hibs at home in the Scottish Cup. AC Milan. Celtic. It doesn't get very easy from here, does it? El Wardenusi rules with an iron fist. Go on, Dave. Start him or I'll leak the nudes. Right, Guthrie's going to be playing, ladies and gentlemen. He can train by himself, shooting. I'll tell you what, actually. That is a good shout in the sense of I'm going to get him on some training. Individual training attributes shooting. We'll get him on shooting. Don't shoot. I'm not going to give him a shooting. Caution yourself, Chad. Fair enough. Come on, then. Morgan named as Footballer of the Year. Oh, Welsh. Was Dackers in contention? He finished third. He hasn't even been playing. They're after Little Jack again. He's not going anywhere. 12 points right there. Oof. I tell you what. I might bring Hardy back. Can we... No, we can't recall. The player is on a foreign loan and the deal cannot be cancelled outside of the transfer window. We might bring him back. I might bring him back. It's harsh on Edinburgh. Sorry, not on Edinburgh, on Cardiff. But I mean, he looks like he's been okay. And we've been struggling for keepers. I might bring Charlie Hardy back. What's that? Jack Defo gets a bath. Baths are nice. Showers are always, but I don't like a bath. I don't like a bath. I'm a shower man. Yeah, because we could... I mean, Dornley's decent. Dornley's decent. And to be fair, I'm thinking... He's on 20 grand a week, but I'm thinking of trying to get him at the end of his contract. Because he looks like he could be a very, very good signing for the future. I mean, Bergstrom, he's 6'9", so it's decent having him around, but I just... Maybe we'll bring Hardy back. He's been all right at Cardiff. I don't know. What do we think? Can I have a shower in 5 minutes? Showers also don't take 30 minutes to have. Yeah, good shout. What do we think? Should we bring Charlie Hardy back? I don't want to talk to the press at the moment. Need to focus on results. Focus on results. I don't need to be getting into any of these heated conversations. 6'9", guy can lick the clouds. Exactly that. He knows when it's raining before anyone else. Dundee have paid Edinburgh City 22,000 as part of the Julgerov deal. Okay, that's good. Yeah, 100%. We're a Cardiff in the league. Good shout. Where was it? Where did we just get told about Hardy? Here we go. Cardiff are 22nd in League One. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. We need to score more goals. Let's look at our keeper. I spent about 45 minutes in the shower. Really, Brivet, well. Yeah, all right, Ben. No need to get personal. Showers, if it takes me 15 minutes, it's a long shower. Fair enough. Right, how's he actually been getting on? Form. I mean, they concede a lot of goals. He's played 15 times, max rating 7.8, average of 6.99. He's got an assist. Got 3 or 4. He's got 5 clean sheets. 5 clean sheets. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. I'll tell you what we do need to do, though. Because we've got a load of money. We've got £8 million to spend and £130,000 of wage. We need a striker. That's for sure. We need a striker. You're lucky I didn't turn you out there. Yeah, we need that. That's what we need. We'll see what striker we can bring in. Bongo would have. Five clean sheets and 20. Hello? Hello. There we go. There we go. We got it. I don't know what happened there. It just decided it does that occasionally. Tracy says, have a look and see if Luxembourg have a new gen striker. They're just a factory for talent on FM26. Either the researcher is having a laugh and nobody noticed, or stick a fiver on them to win the 2034 World Cup. There you go. Mike gone, you've muted yourself. Yeah, I got it. FM Mime Edition. Keeper. There you go. Right, okay. You're asking for it here. That's one way to stop the waffle. There you go. Briv did a career path quiz. Coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. They were pretty bad hand gestures. Yeah, but that's because we're talking to a pro here. PSV, Manchester United, Lyon, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Corinthians. Oh, Lazy Ben stole the point straight away. There you go. That's so easy, says Matt. I can't win, really. You lot complain if they're hard. You complain if they're easy. I'm trying my best, ladies and gentlemen. We need to steal those points. It was Depay. You are all correct. Yes. Matt says, Jesus, they got it before you read them out. Matt says, I was trying to give him a chance by not answering. Right, okay. Right, we're in a decent financial position. We need a striker badly. Has anyone come back yet? No, not yet. Aberdeen. So after this game, we'll have a look into a striker. We'll have a look at a striker. Ooh, those have gone down.
My word.
Pleased
we'll
and satisfied.
Of course we'll have a look.
Diego Forlan, what a striker that is. What a striker that is. I didn't even get the badges up before the answer was up. Fix. There you go. They lost 2-0. He got 7 rating. Shots faced 9. Shots saved 7. The other 2 went in. I don't know if we bring Hardy back. I really don't know. I know a striker. Me. Wait, hang on. Where's the Aberdeen game gone? Did that just get postponed? Yeah, there we go. Aberdeen postponed. Waterlogged pitch. Brilliant. That's why we're not winning at home. We're playing in a swamp. We get Shrek up top. Well, we got Rangers in 4 days' time. Josh, when do you fancy stepping in here? At what point do you ever think I've got control over the chat, Jack? You'd probably be gone if I was going to have any play in how the chat plays out. I could play up top. Alexander, I take it at this point. Can't do when you fancy stepping in it. Oh, yeah, you're getting abused here. I just do the playing. You lot talk amongst yourselves. Chat would be first gone. 6 foot. He's quick. He can finish. It's cheap as well. Fairies. Booznina is a good name as well. Looks decent on the left as well. I like the look of him. That's true. Then add me in the game. I think this could be a good signing. Can't take it, don't give it. Yeah, he's got first touch. He can dribble. He can finish. Aggression, decisions, flair, technique, pass. He's got a lot of stuff I like. Work rate. Stamina. Yeah, so he's quick. He's fit. He can jump. He's 6 foot. I don't mind this. What's his fair amount of pace? Is a current international with plenty of experience. I mean, he scored 11 goals in 31 games for Tunisia. How's he getting on this year? 9 goals in 20 in League One. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see what we can do here. Rivers on one tonight. Sign Ronaldo, Dantas Fernandez. I don't know who that is, Alexander. I only do sign players that come up through scouting, though. So I don't go looking for players, unfortunately. Right, 140 to 450. I really like that. And he doesn't want much money. We can get that down to 6.5 as well. Let's see what we can do here. As a star player and do not want to sell him. 150k. How about that? Well, that was easy. His contract doesn't even run out for 2 years. 150k. Bargain. We paid 6 million for Babbage. You can't score at all. We were relegated. Star for me in my FM26 Vaduz save. Okay. No loyalty in the game. I blocked Jack ages ago. Sorry, Jack, but you're a bit much for my fragile constitution. That's Mano. Fair enough. Going for a shower, BRB? A cold one, I hope. Right. Whoa, really? Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. We've got 45 recommended players here. We don't need a centre-back right now. Goalkeeper. In a bit, Jack. If you block someone, does it hide their messages? I'd assume so. We can get this bloke for free at the end of the season, but he's 33. Do we really want him at the end of the season? Consistent performer. Asking price is well below market value. Do we get him in and leave Charlie Hardy out? We could then probably send Dornley back. We could probably send Dornley back because I think we're paying ludicrous wages for him. And then we'll just keep an eye on him at the end of the season. How much are we paying? Loan club. We're paying £12,000 a week. He's not actually amazing. I tell you what, we'll see if we can bring Matey in. I quite like the look of that, but I would want him now rather than at the end of the season. Is that why chat's so empty tonight? There you go. He's a good lad. Don't really know how to take that. It's fine, Jack. It's fine. £475,000. Contract expires. We can talk. Yeah, but I don't want. We'll want somewhere around that. 29 to 40k a week's a lot. See if we can bring that down. Getting emotional. We'll make an offer. They've placed him on the transfers. I don't really want to pay 400 considering his contract's out at the end of the season, but I kind of want him now. 200 I'd pay. 500 they want. Not paying 13 quid. You're right, Ben. You're right. 150. After 50 appearances, I'll give you 100. 250. 520 they're asking. I'm not paying that. 200. 300. They are not negotiating very nicely here. 350. They're not happy with that, no? Alright. If we... What else can I give him? Splash the moolah. Alexander says, I play a team from Cyprus in my Vaduz save in the UEFA Conference League third qualifying round. Go on, Alexander. If he gets in team of the year, I'll give you another 50. 400k. 400k. Overpaying, if I'm honest, but I need him, to be honest. And they've got me by the cojones there. Because I could do with a goalkeeper. Attacking midfielder, we don't actually use one, so I'm alright at the moment. Ollie Skulls, no, we don't need that. A right back, he's a free agent. We've got Little Jack, but Little Jack isn't actually a right back. We can sign this bloke for free. 5'11". Not great jumping, so he's going to get beaten at the back stick. He can cross, first touch. Quick. He can tackle, he can mark, he can pass. He's a similar level to Little Jack. And then we could always move Little Jack into centre-back where he is our best centre-back. But we do like Nicolas and Victory. Didn't know you could block people on Twitch? No, neither did I. First season. Nice, Alexander. I think we might get Matey in. We'll see how much he wants. How much does he want? 25 to 30k. We'll see. I'll sign Guthrie to Vaduz. Go on. Get the man in. Star player. We're not doing... I don't respond to threats. 21. You're not being highest earner. Sell on fee you can have. Back. Am I winning yet? Mr. Scotsman, I don't know. We haven't played any more game. We're just, we're in the window now. We're looking at signing some players. But it says, this weekend, would you pick for the eliminator out of these? Brighton away to Spurs, Fulham away to Brentford, or West Ham away to Palace? I choose away because the draw gets me through and all the big teams I've used. I see. Okay. Is it only Prem then, Bedders? I'm back in my last man standing. I've gone with, I think I've gone with Stockport, I think I went with. This Palace lineup looks brilliant. Only Prem, yeah. Okay, so I would say of them, it's a tough one. It's a tough one because it really is a bit of a risk. I mean, I'd probably, yeah, if Leeds are the option, I would say Leeds. Oh, but they have to win. For me, I'd probably say Brighton of that. I'd say Brighton. It's a risk because obviously Spurs fighting for their life, but I just don't see Spurs getting points. I don't see Spurs getting points. Is promising. Right, I'm not giving you 21. 21 and a half you can have. So I'm not giving you 25 is what I meant. There we go. Diego Cato. I wouldn't choose Leeds, yeah, but that's because you don't want it jinxed. Angel Gomez, 6 million. No thanks. Oliver Dovin, 7 million. He looks like a fantastic keeper, but thrives on playing in big matches as well. But 7 million, I'm not paying 7 million. That's too much money for us. We can't pay that. I messaged Matt saying it'd be so Leeds to win Monday and lose on Saturday. Lee Sharp. Giggsy. Before we won, it would be, to be fair, that's Leeds all over. Henderson, Munoz, Richards, Lacroix, Camvo, Mitchell, Kamada, Wharton, Sarr, Pino, Mateta is the lineup. Decent. Spurs ain't getting any more points this season. We're down. I think I'm starting to agree. I didn't think Spurs would go down, but I can't see where they get points now. I can't see where they get points. 30 years old. We'll keep an eye on him. Don't care about you. Right, Kelvin. 950k. It's a striker. We could get him at the end of the season. I mean, we could get him for 950k now. 5'10". It's not really my kind of striker. Consistent performer. Doesn't enjoy big matches. No, I'm all right. I'm all right. We might as well start playing Sideline Steve. When Lawson's back, I might move Sideline Steve up top. He was scoring goals. All right, I'll go Brighton, but if I get knocked out, you all owe me 750 quid. You heard him, lads. All of you lot. I hope Spurs go down. I can't see Spurs going down. Need Devaney coming on. I'm so sorry, but I'm not. Right. I'll keep an eye, because we might sign him on a free at the end of the year, but I'm not fussed on him now. I don't like not playing big matches. He's a free agent, and he doesn't want much money. Centre-back. 6'2", relatively quick, can tackle. Good at that. Consistent performer. Doesn't enjoy big matches. No. We'll keep your report, but I'm not fussed on you at the moment. A left back. Who do we play? We play Kenta there, don't we? I mean, I don't really want to pay that money, though. Josh, I know a player you should sign. Who are you thinking, Palace? Matsuki, no. Are you going to lurk and play some Rocket League with the lads? Go on, Matter. Love it. Good luck, sir. Justin Devaney? No. He'd be too much for us, I'm sure. No, not first. So my lad Devaney, he'd be too much for us, mate. He'd be too much money. Dor Turgman's a great name, by the way. It's a great name. Enjoys big matches, possesses a fair amount of pace, consistent performer. 6'2". 1.9 million. Don't really want to spend it. We've already wasted money on a striker this year. We'll keep the... I just saw he was on between 50 and 70 grand a week as well. Is there a Sunday social this week? There is indeed. So a potential European tour. Go on, Alexander. Clubs this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. No. Kane Sato. Where do you play? He's a right winger. He's a right winger. Doesn't enjoy big matches. It's just, why is no one like a big match? Not necessarily that quick. He can cross. No, I'd want more if you don't like big matches. Every game for us is a big match. How long to the big walk, Josh? So I've got my last practice walk this weekend. I'm on a stag do next weekend, weekend after. For anyone that is unaware, we are... That's not how you spell charity. That is not how you spell charity. I am taking part in a charity walk in a couple of weeks' time. So if anyone was wanting to donate to a brilliant cause, there is a link there to do so. I'll be there till at least 2, definitely. Oh, what the social? Yeah, no better way to prepare than a stag do. Exactly. Okay, turns out I've used Brighton, so you're all off the hook. I'm going Leeds. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. I'm in a club already, Betters. I can't join the club. Fair enough. I think we're using the one I used during the subathon, I think. Go West Ham. Have we got any other strikers come through yet? We have not. Virginia offer is negotiated. Buznina offer is accepted. What have they said? View offer. They want 540. Is that what I offered? It is, isn't it? 450. Yeah. 125. 475. That's their transfer value for him. 550. They're trying to pull my pants down here. 500. That's it. Oh my God. 510. I'm not paying that. 550. They've had my pants down. They're just not. Yeah, no, I'm not having this. I'll take him off you for free. They made it so you can join 3 teams. Oh, really? Okay. Anyway, I'm about as dreadful at FC than Onana goalkeeping, so I'll pass on that. But if it says I'll probably put £20 on Wolves because they're 6-1 to beat us, ridiculous odds. Oh, you're a goalkeeper. No, I'm a cam. Still not joining. Sorry, I don't want to be playing versus pro keepers. No. No, exactly that. 560, and we'll leave it at that. I'm really quite annoyed by that, but... Right, here's the striker. Important player, yes. You will be for now, sir. You will be. And he wants peanuts. We'll take that. Yeah, sell on 3%. Yeah, you can have all of that. Fine. Your open offer is promising? Well, then accept it. All right, he's gone straight in with all right, 7. I'll give you 7. I'll give you 7. I was being tight there. Pretty sure I'm like the worst player there. I'm ready to take that crown. And even I can play. There you go. I don't know. I was pretty useless. Virginia, how much? 625. How is this going up? 600k. I'll tell you what, at this point. If I just give you the 475, they're going to accept it. They'll just take 475 up front. I'll just do that. I've got the money. I was just trying and get a better deal. I was just trying to get a better deal, but we need him. The key, Josh, is to actually play the position you're in. I didn't realise I had changed. Yeah, I did forget about that. He wants a ridiculous amount of money, though. 30 grand. 25. Welcome back, Jack. Sorry, I missed that. What a promising start. Well, then accept it, because I can't pay you more than 25. We aren't too far apart. Well, then accept it, because I can't pay you more than 25. There we go. 2 years on 25 a week. If he does join, we're going to send Dornelly back. And then we can leave... We can leave Charlie Hardy out. Offers made for Diego Cato. That's not good. Hopefully he picks us. Who's he got offers from? Celtic. Oh, well, he's going to pick Celtic, isn't it? It's team of the season tomorrow? Fair enough. You still FIFA, not yet? Do you guys listen to music in the shower? I do, yes. How are we, Ben? EFL team of the season tomorrow? Heads up Buck Smith.
I want this man to be no more.
I'm not starting to get really and it's stagnating. I need to ensure. Well, then you'll have to leave. No, you don't want to leave. I think we probably should loan him out at least. He's not playing at all. And he is a decent player. Let's try and loan him out. Let's try and loan him out. How much is he on? 10 grand, 50%. And I want him to start regularly. I can't help myself. I'm so not sorry. There you go. EFL's next week. Okay. Serie A, Jack. Leeds better win, Rivet. I don't listen to music in the shower. Do you know what I do? I usually do. Unless I'm being really quick, I do. I always stick a bit of Noah Khan on or a bit of Olivia Dean. Miguel Marga. 3.2. They don't want to pay any of his wages, but they want to pay 3.2 a week. He's on 8. 3.2 a month, sorry. To be fair, yeah, go on. Have him. I don't really care. Palmer in for Cater as well. I don't think we're getting him. Because he plays for Palace. It's about the one time I don't listen to music. Fair enough. I'm not talking to the press at the moment. I'm not talking to the press currently. 3 players now. We've had 2 other strikers. He's a lot of money. 6'5" though, quick. Jumping reach 14 to 18. Heading 12 to 6. That's our type of striker. 30 years old though. Too much money to pay. 3 weekends of footy in a row. You go on Monday, bruv. Ground be bouncing due to Monday in Wembley, but could put pressure on the lads. True. Alexander says, Noah Khan, my sister and my mum might see him in November. I saw him last summer. He's fantastic. Oh yeah, obviously not Monday. Yeah, that's too much money, unfortunately. He really is our type of striker, but I can't pay that. Eli used to play for us. Sorry, Saturday. Got Wolves on Saturday. I'm going. Then obviously going Wembley. Then we play Burnley Friday after. I'm going to that. Love that, bro. Proper footy fam. And we got a new gen here. So he can finish, he can dribble. He's got technique, teamwork. I looked for O2 priority tickets for my sister earlier. They only had premium seats left, which were $350 to $450. What was that for, Bedders? What, Burnley away? Nah, at home. I have 3 games next week, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Go on. It was even that. It was even the middle tier.
I want this
Oh
man.
no, I can't. Where's
to
that?
be no more.
Where's he? Where is he? His new album comes out in 4 days. His new album comes out in 4 days. I will be going to see him when he tours there. To be fair, if we're getting the other lad, I don't think we really need this guy, do we? I mean, he's rapid though. What's he like? Strength and stamina make him a decent athlete. O2 Arena. I didn't even realise he was playing. I would have had a look at it otherwise. Preston Wednesday at home, Bristol City at home, Ipswich at home, women's. I see, okay. Let's see. 15 to 18. 13 to 16, but I think we'd end up paying a lot of money for him. Let's see. 500k. They want 3 million. They want 3 million. Does he look like he's going to get better? Not hugely. Finish FM tonight, absolutely flying. Go on. Ipswich last home game for the women and a win confirms promotion and maybe the title. Really, Matt, that's good. Jack says, basically promoted on 77 points after 31 games. Go on. What do we think on this guy? It's going to probably end up costing like 2 million. And really, it looks like, I mean, it looks like he can finish. And he's quick. What do we think? Looks like a plur, do you reckon? How much? It's probably about 2, I reckon 2 million we'll end up paying for him. Terras, how are we? Your transfer players by current ability or by recommendation? I, just a bit of everything, to be honest, Sarah. So I only sign players that my scouts bring to me or transfer room or things like that. But then after that, look at the report, look at the stats, all of that stuff. I thought you said 22. No, about 2. It's called Santiago, must be good. He looks like a type of player that we'd probably be able to make some money on as well. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get him for. 1.75. No, 1.5. Let's see where that goes. 2.75 they're asking. Replacement for current striker. Jack, take 5 minutes. 2. Great age. Outrageous it was, yeah. Terras, how are we, by the way? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing very, very well. 1.75. 2.47. They're coming down. Where you can see for what position you need to buy a player to make the team better. Yeah, squad depth. I can't remember exactly where that is now. It's going to be somewhere around here. I can't remember where that is. Is it recruitment, maybe? Squad planner. There you go. Squad planner and best 11. It's going to be in there. So that's still in the game. Babbage Josler still plays for Aberdeen on my saves. Stank up the gaff every time. Did anyone used to watch Malcolm in the Middle? I used to. A bit of it. I watched a bit of it. 800, 1.4 in installments. We'll get that. 800 and 1.4, you're saying. So that's 2.2. I don't really want to pay that. $1.95. Percentage of profit. I'll give you some percentage of profit. 30 they want now. After 50. Never see it, Bedders. You just made that up, Bedders. Nah, it's got Walter White in it. 2.1. There we go. Santiago Fasano. Potentially sign him. Potentially sign him. We're not sure yet. Who's the other guys? Why is he worth so much money? Oh, he's got a long contract. 6'3". They know what they're recommending me. Yeah, Agent Cody Banks. No offers for Smith. What time are we? We've got time for the Rangers game. I do sadly find Squad Planner infuriatingly broken, where it features old players you sold or were interested in, but didn't end up signing even after you save it. Yeah, Ripley, it does. Yeah, it is frustrating. Decided to play one more game because it's a huge game against second place, and I won. I've been promoted. Didn't even know I would have been promoted. Go on, Jack, flying. Desmano says, right, dinner time. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Well, Desmano, thank you for being here as always. I hope you have a brilliant evening, and I hope you enjoy your dinner. Back-to-back promotions now, Jack. Making it look easy, mate. Making it look easy. You can have all of those bonuses. That's fine. 12 grand a week. If it's a promising start, then accept it. Thank you, sir. 2-year deal. 2-year deal. Yeah, like I say, I think we might move Babbage on in the summer. What do you mean it is easy? I think we might move Babbage on in the summer. Anyone watch 2.5 Men? Yeah. I liked it with both, but I mean, I much preferred Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen 2.5 Men was the best. So he's on a contract to 2036, so we will still be able to cash in on him at the end of the season. He's just not been good enough. Way better. I liked Ashton Kutcher, but I thought it was a lot better with Charlie Sheen. I honestly, at this point, just stick to a Google Doc for actual squad planning because squad planner is so finicky. Ripley, you're probably not wrong. Probably not wrong. The way to go. What's the other bloke? Ashton? Yeah, Ashton Kutcher, yeah. Married to Mila Kunis. Right. Feathers McGraw is back. That's good news. We'll get him in there. Why did he get sacked? He had an altercation with the writer, didn't he? Or someone up there. I feel like he was anti-Semitic, if I remember rightly. It was Jeremy Clarkson that hit someone, wasn't it? Jeremy Clarkson hit one of the BBC producers. That's why that happened. And I think Charlie Sheen was anti-Semitic about the with the writer. I think he made an anti-Semitic comment, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. You can show one example where need to look at squad planner. We can have a look at it. Yeah, let's have a look. Say it's not ideal, but yeah, you look in here. It will show you your depth. Then you can go. Well, you can't go ability. That's what I mean. It's a bit painful. Then you show position issues, stuff like that. Yeah, it's not the best. Not the best. What weirdo? I don't know what that means. Ain't Charlie Sheen a weirdo as well? Yeah. So it's anti-Semitic is like negative comments about Jewish people or the religion, or yeah, it's just the word for it, being anti-Jewish, essentially. Charlie Sheen had drug issues, I'm sure. He did indeed, yeah, very much so. Very much so. Right, we need the win, is what we need. I'll tell you what we might do, actually. No, we are going to go Dackers, but what I think we might do, we could go sideline Steve and try Bavage on the wing. That could be another thing. What's he like out wide? He's up there rating wise. Fairly poor in the air. Doesn't have the greatest jumping reach. Consistent performer. Movement off the ball makes him a constant thorn in the side for defenders. Oh, was he really, Ben? I didn't know that. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to do that, you know. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try sideline Steve up top. Because he was scoring goals. We can go target forward there. And then I'm going to try Bavage on the wing. I'm going to try Bavage out here. We'll give that a go. We are going to go down to balanced for the Rangers game. His Netflix show was really good. His documentary, in fairness to him. I've not seen it. Right, we will stay like that, though. But we'll get those low crosses on. We'll go with that. Right, it's just been a little bit jittery, so I'm going to give it a save. We don't want to crash. Oh, well, yeah, that's... But he categorically denies it. Is he in jail? I don't think he's been to prison, has he? I don't think so. Right, come on then. We got Rangers. We're at home, aren't we? Are we at home? Because if so, if not, we'll have to turn the settings down. Now, no proof it could be someone... Well, it's tough, isn't it? Usually these sort of things are... Usually these sort of things, there's no smoke without fire, but then obviously, I mean, we've seen situations where people lie, I guess. Was a serious actor back in the day? Well, he just played himself, I think. Isn't anti-Semitism a crime? I mean, it's on the same terms of, like, racism and anything derogatory, isn't it? I don't think you meant to... Yeah, I think a hate crime's a little bit different than sort of... That's a different thing to being anti-Semitic verbally, but it's the same as being racist or sort of anti any religion. So did he bother any punishment for that? Well, not... So a hate crime would be like sort of attacking someone based off their religion and things with it, but... Yeah, he lost his job, but that's what I mean. So I don't think you go to prison for saying something anti-Semitic, but he obviously was fired, and yeah. Like, that would have been the punishment, but I don't think he would have gone to prison for anything like that. Freedom of speech, though, Jack, he didn't act on it. No, that's what I mean. I guess it would depend on the how the other person sort of proceeded. I love crime, love the documentaries about all these from 40 years ago. That's good at least. I really enjoy prison shows and serial killers. I hope shows about them and not just the actual enjoy them. But yeah, no, I've never been big on sort of true crime docs and stuff like that, but I know that, yeah, loads of people love them. It's not really my thing. Not massively my thing, but I know it's a genre that's loved. Anyone who is genuinely racist to people who just write creeps, yeah, it's just, I don't get why you have any sort of opinion of someone based of what you look like or religion and things like that. Makes no difference, does it? Just get on with your life. How can anyone bring themselves to... Yeah, exactly. There we go, we got rid of this one. Come on then, sideline Steve. Just get around this last... Oh, he's just... I thought he could take it easy in. It's a great touch, finish it. Go on, Stevie boy, come on, there we go. We made the decision to start sideline Steve. And he gives us the lead. Come on. Come on. It was a great touch off his back there. Scubs, how are we? He's in my team. I agree, but Americans have the First Amendment, which is freedom of speech, so no matter how hateful it can be punished. Yeah, exactly. I know we're sort of... We have... Oh, it's taken a heavy deflection, but we don't care. Yeah, we have sort of tighter rules on freedom of speech, don't we? Americans are very much Wild West. Very much Wild West. I've watched Only Fools and Horses and Friends. That's as far as my TV goes, basically. Fair enough. Better's pulled out his Lord. Agree. There you go. Jason, how are we? Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Some Leeds person calling me something on Facebook for Sporting Man United. Some people have brains of a pea. There you go. And then something added on to it. How are we, Jason? I hope you're well. America is a horrible country. It's pros and cons. It has pros and cons. Holy tune. Love it, Ben. I saw these at Glastonbury. They're headlined. Come on. Let's keep this up. Let's keep this up. Sideline Steve up top could be the change we need. I've seen Suits. Could probably practice it. I've seen it enough. There you go. Although I wouldn't, based off of that, brother, I don't think that's how law works. I'd like to think that if you went to prison for falsely practicing law, you probably wouldn't be allowed to then practice law. Lacey's had a go. Keeper saves it. It's on my bucket list, but I won't be going there till Trump is gone. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. I'm there in the summer. He scares me. Wish we had freedom of speech. Within reason. Within reason. Go on then. Here we go. Like, I don't feel limited in things I want to say, personally, so I don't really see the need in any change there. I personally don't feel limited in what I can say on things I want to say, so... Oh, no. He's in. He's going to finish that. Oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the bar. Don't fancy getting shot? Well, I mean, yeah, you'd hope it's not sort of a random thing. I've never wanted to go to America. I've just realised your badge, Briff. Class, ain't it? Nah, complete freedom of speech. Yeah, yeah, each their own. Like I say, I don't find myself ever wanting to say something that I can't. So it doesn't make too much of a difference to me, really, to be honest. America ain't my list of places to go at all. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I've very much enjoyed it both times I've gone, and I'm looking forward to going in 2 months now. Go on. Sideline Steve, have a go, why not? He has done it, he scored it, come on! 2 for Sideline Steve, what a man. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Scopes, yeah, it's fair enough. Like I say, I'm not saying you're wrong in any way. It's just each their own. It's just like I say, I've never found myself sort of limited. Nobody should ever be prosecuted for a belief, regardless of whose feelings it hurts. Fair enough. Josh's Leeds badge just for in here? Yes, it will be, yeah. Yeah, badges only go in here, unfortunately. Right, come on, Bromley. Yeah. We need a Bromley win there, really, don't we? To give us any sort of remnant of a chance of promotion. We are 2-0 up against Rangers here. Aberdeen are 0-0 with Celtic. If Celtic score, they are battering the league, by the way. But if Celtic score, we would go into 4th. Our usual place. Bromley win and they're up, I think. Something should be said, but I don't think a draw is good for us either. No, not really. I'm very happy with how things are going. If we can keep doing this, that'd be fantastic. We're starting to turn a corner, and if we can do this with Zebedee Lawson still to come back and some signings coming in, we might be all right. So I'm a Bromley fan tonight. I mean, we aren't getting autos anyway. No, I don't think so. I think we're resigned to playoffs now. Anyone know why Cambridge are heavy favourites? I mean, they're a good side. But I want the false hope. Might lump on Bromley. Yeah, Cambridge are a good side. They've got a chance of winning that. I wouldn't have thought they'd have been heavy favourites, but doesn't hugely surprise me. Babbage has got a better rating than he has done recently whilst being out on the wing, so we might have made a good decision there. Bromley should be favourites. Bromley 3-1. That is decent odds. That is decent odds. I'm going to move Babbage over to this side. We'll have him as a winger. And I'm going to take Lacey off for Fujimoto. We'll go Fujimoto out there. I reckon he can make something happen. And I'll leave the rest for now, actually. I'm just going to go cautious and just start to waste a bit of time. We'll go with that. Yeah, Cambridge 2-1. It's at Bromley, isn't it? Cambridge at home. No idea why Bromley aren't favourites. To be fair, Cambridge are the best team in this league. They just don't have a striker. Yeah, that's what I mean. I can see why Cambridge would be favourites. I just wouldn't have thought heavy favourites. Cambridge are a good side. And they don't really like conceding goals. But yeah, they're a striker away from walking the league, really. Lumping Bromley? Go on, Scubs. Gamble responsibly. Go on then. Let's make something happen. Here we go, Babbage. Can he make something happen finally this season? Get ball across. Sideline Steve. He had a chance for his hat-trick, but it goes out for a corner. They're Drinnen, for example, they'd be on 100 points. Port Vale are beating Peterborough already. Really, wow. My best player's just gone to Bristol City of all places. Oh, no. See, Ben, I like that because you've been spending too long here. You don't like Bristol City. You scammed a draw off Cambridge? Yeah, we did, big time. We did. We did indeed. Right, we're going to get DeWitt on for the rest of the game. And we are going to go down to defensive. We're going to waste all of the time. We're going to bring this low and slow. Work ball into the box. We'll go with that. Fell through on personal terms. That's passion. Go on. Needed Chris Wood goal for my scorer double. Go on, Scubs. Good luck, sir. But that's because they didn't have a striker to put their chances away. There you go. Right, let's hope we can see this out. This will be a really big win. We lost the bottom of the table, but now we are 2-0 up against Rangers. Sums us up perfectly. Celtic are beating Aberdeen as well. That's really good news. So we can just get this over the line. We do move up to 4th. After what's been a turbulent run of form. We've turned it around. Sideline Steve with a brace as we decide to put him up front. That is fantastic. We needed that big time. We very much needed that. That is fantastic. Thanks for the stream, mate. Been superb again, Jack. It's been a pleasure as always. Going to head out and grab some snacks before the game. Enjoy. It's been a pleasure having you in. Have a great evening, sir. Catch up soon. Doubled in with Yuto Suzuki in the 17:45. Did he score? Did he? Have a good one, everyone. Never been so popular. There you go. Look at it. A hero's exit. A hero's exit. What's your plan for the night? I will be going for a walk with Mrs. A1 after this, and then nothing, to be honest. Make a TikTok or two, and there you go. Yes, two. Go on, Scobes. Before I go, what is it? Right, so we had an assist for Feathers McGraw. Victoria. You not been cinema or what? No, there's not really been anything we want to see. What should I quickly get from the shop? £5 limit. Big bag of white chocolate Maltesers. I started back at the gym today, so my nightly walk is cancelled. I went for my first run in a year and a half today, Scubs. I'm in a bad way. I'm in a bad way. Right, player of the match was Feathers McGraw, was it? No, it wasn't. Why is it trying to give it to him? It's quite clearly Sideline Steve. Right, let's add those points, but we need to add 2 goals for Sideline Steve. And a man of the match, so he goes up to 32 points tonight. Keep an eye on that, ladies and gentlemen, for tomorrow's stream. 32-point score in Sideline Steve today. Bavage got a 7.4, so he goes up to 2. Feathers is on there. Yeah, that's fine. Kenta got points. Nicholas, Victory. There you go. Right, okay, there's our points. So that is going to be it. So our winner today is, I will stick it in the Discord as always, but I believe it is Mad Atta is our winner comfortably at the end by 5 points. 5 points. Desmano in second, Alexander in third. Rounding off the podium with Urban Mammoth, Privet and Bedders very, very close to making that top 3. Who's bottom? Let's have a look. Mr. Scotsman is bottom today. He was very close. I think he was second yesterday. He was second. I mean, if we're claiming rigged, Privet, I am also joint second bottom. So, did I beat Privet? You did. Yes, you did. No. Well, joint. You joint. It's on the screen. That striker never getting captain again. Do not. Captain Sideline Steve tomorrow will be my next one. Road to 99 Pele. How are we? I hope you're well.
It can't go on like this, can it?
It can. It can. 11 on points. There you go. Right, we are going to save it, and then we are going to be having a look. So we are up to 4th. That is good. That is good news. But we've got the dreaded Hibs next. We've got the dreaded Hibs next. So let's save. When is the Hibs game? Privet's nibbled there. He's nibbled there. Is Slowly going live? No, he's not. He's not. He's not. So actually, by the way, we are in 4th place. We're 3 points behind Rangers with a game in hand as well. It does look like, yeah, our game in hand is going to be Aberdeen. Oh, of course, it got postponed, didn't it?
Before the football.
So there's a chance. But they've got much better goal difference. We'd have to absolutely batter Aberdeen. But there's a chance. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very tough run of fixtures. We've got Hibs away. Then we have the Aberdeen game to catch up with. Then we've got Hibs at home in the Scottish Cup. Then we've got AC Milan
I want this man
in the Europa
to be
League.
no more.
And then we've got Celtic at home. So it's going to be a hard run of games tomorrow. I'm probably going to continue off stream up until the game, so we might have some new signings to look at. But we'll see how it goes. Did I say? It's going off in here. It's going off.
We'll have a look.
It is going off.
Of course we'll have a look.
Right, let's see who's online. Let's jump over to the Ever Seen and see who is around for a raid. Thank you, everyone, for being here this evening. I feel like it's been a good one tonight. Who's online? Oh, you shush. Who we got? Who's live? Who's live? Who's live? We've got... Back to the streams. I'll see you tomorrow. I will catch you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for being here, as always. We could do a very ambitious Zealand. I feel like that's pushing it.
I want this man to be no more.
Maybe the FM Junkie. Should we go FM Junkie?
What a baby. What a big baby.
I think we'll
Just get on with the game,
go... Yeah, let's go there.
baby.
Let's go to the FM Junkie. The FM Junkie. I think that should have worked. Is that the correct person? The FM Junkie. There you go. I mean, if you watch any sort of football manager content on TikTok, you will know this man. He is, always pops up for me. Very, very entertaining. So let's jump over there. He's managing Gillingham, as they did reply to one of his TikToks, and he's getting them to winning the Champions League. So let's go over there and say hello. Let's drop some follows. I really appreciate if you know what I mean, drop the raid stuff and all of that. Let's get ourselves in there. Let's say hello and drop the man a follow. We can have the cat tomorrow, brother. That's a promise. That's a promise. Right. Thank you, everyone, for being here this evening. I really, really appreciate it. I feel like that was a good stream. I enjoyed that. It's been a pleasure chatting with you all. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. I will be back tomorrow. We go again. We've got a very tough run of fixtures coming up. But a massive thank you for all the new follows today. Huge thank you to the hero that is Big Robbo for the raid. I really appreciate that. And we will be back tomorrow to go again. Thank you, everyone. I will see you next time. Catch you tomorrow.